And welcome back to Stop, Drop, and Roll. We are a group of friends turned found family who love ourselves some Dungeons and Dragons. My name is Gavin Mula, and I am your dungeon master today. We are back this week with our third episode of an invitation. The one-shot campaign we're running right now. We're glad you all have been tuning in, and we hope you've been enjoying this new story. These are, again, completely new characters, not canon with the Grim Troop, new, different world, different everything. And we'll be back with the Grim Troop in a session or two. But without further ado, welcome to Mayfield Manor, and let's introduce the players. Daniel, will you start us off?
Yeah. Hey, everybody. My name is Daniel Kim. I will be playing today Sirios, the sexy, sassy Pallet Elf rogue, and her pronouns are she, her.
Sweet. And Zach.
Hello all, my name is Zach, and I will be playing Reggie Jones, the half-elf bard rogue.
And Becca.
What's up? I'm playing Mashka, the human monk. Yeah. Oh, and Mashka's pronouns are she, her.
Reggie's pronouns are he, him.
You may be amazing. You may be hearing a train passing by. There's a train outside. Andrew, you
Choo-choo,
are up next,
motherfucker.
my friend.
It's me, Andrew. I'm playing Jeshuara Mozembrum, the Drow Warlock, who has pronouns of he and him.
And last, but certainly not least, birthday boy Kyle.
Woo!
Hello. I am playing Lord Zane, the Echo Knight fighter, who is trying his best and still not doing that hot. But you know what? We're making it.
Sweet. Any announcements?
Yeah, we have a couple.
Anything?
I think we have just our normal announcements that we do for this kind of stuff. All right, for those of you guys who don't know, Stop, Drop, and Roll is also on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. On YouTube and Instagram, you can find us at Stop, Drop, and Roll D&D, and on Twitter, we are at SDR_DND. If you guys want to stay up to date on when we're streaming, watch previous episodes of the campaign, get access to polls, or ask questions for our Stop, Talk, and Roll interview show, you can do all of that and watch all of our content on those platforms. So go ahead and give us a follow. And also, most importantly, our biggest announcement is that Kyle has a birthday today. Let's go!
Yo!
Happy birthday, Kyle!
Happy birthday, Kyle!
Let's
Anyways.
get a Feels birthday man in the chat.
Oh, Feels birthday, man, please. All right, and that's it for me.
His birthday, man. Sweet. All right. Y'all grab a drink, have a seat, and get ready for some hot, dice-based storytelling.
Pew, 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 pew.
Last we left off, the five of you had made your way to Mayfield Manor, under the pretense that there would be an evening to celebrate each of you. After some confusion and delay and some unnecessary pleasantries, you learned that in fact the Mayfields, Hatham, Margaret, and their daughter Mildred were all missing. Hatham's sister Lori Darling was instead the one who wrote the invitations and aimed to hire you all to find the missing family members. You agreed and set off on your investigation. Lori spelled out 3 distinct leads that would guide you on your investigative path. The first one being the kitchen and the adjacent cellar with Mauve Sconetart the cook, the gardens with Raina the gardener being the second, and the third, the upstairs bedrooms. Upon learning about these leads, you split up. Mashka and Sirios, you made your way to Mauve in the kitchen. You learned that Mauve, a sweet, sweet half-orc woman, was in the employ of the Mayfields 6 months ago when Hatham and Margaret disappeared. She seemed to really enjoy working for them and had nothing bad to say about the Mayfields. Mauve also mentioned that Raina, Benson, and Martin were all there at the same time as well. though Jakob, the children's caretaker who you met earlier, was not. He seemed to have been brought back after those events happened in order to take care of the Mayfield children when they disappeared, when the parents disappeared. Mauve seemed to have some disdain for Reyna, perhaps suspecting her, but you weren't sure if this was legitimate suspicion or just a result of her disliking Reyna. And before you could get more info out of her, you heard a large explosion upstairs from the other three, which you followed. And during this time, Jejwara, Reggie, and Lord Zane, you began your investigation upstairs at the same time as the others' investigation. After a run-in with some spiders and some animated armor and Lord Zane's fiery explosion, Mashka and Sirios joined up with you. Lord Zane, you, with your otherworldly skills of perception, spotted a ghost at the end of the hallway, seemingly beckoning you all to follow it. You followed the ghost to a study. Laurie's study, to be exact. And the ghost was nowhere to be seen, though Reggie, you used some of your magical bard-like prowess to conjure up the spirit in order to speak to it. The spirit repeated the word trapped and suggested that tomb was a particular place of interest. Reggie, though you urged the others to keep their distance from the ghost, all but Mashka made their way closer into the room, and the ghost felt cornered and disappeared. You then learned that the bookshelf in the study was not all that it seemed, though you had no means of breaching it to get beyond. Lord Zane, you hit a hard wall many times, and nothing happened. Did it. And you decided maybe the clue to that would be found elsewhere. You then decided that the cellar that Mauve had named as the last place she saw Mildred was the next plan of action, followed by investigating the tomb that your ghostly friend had mentioned. On your way to the hallways, you also discovered a letter, an old letter written by Laurie to her brother Hatham, requesting that while her late husband Winston, who died 5 years ago, was being treated at the manor for lung illness, he and Reyna should not be allowed to be together. And you all have that journal entry in your journal. And with this information, you all made your way back towards the kitchen, though first deciding to stop at your designated rooms for a short rest. And that is where we pick up our story today.
Woo!
I know some of you were taking a short rest and some of you were not. What is everyone doing with your 30-minute short rest?
Now, I ask you a question before I decide.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. So there's just as I do not play spell-oriented characters very often, I'm looking for the answer online, and I was wondering if you could expedite it for me. In order to regain spell slots, do I have to take a long rest, or is a short rest can I regain one? Like, how does it work?
It depends. So it's different for every class. Does anyone know what it is for a bard?
For a bard, it's only a long rest. Sorry.
Okay.
You're not a wizard or a warlock.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, long rest.
Go to sleep.
But again, long rests for us, we're doing 30-minute short rests and 4-hour long rests. So if you later wanted to take a long rest, it's only 4 hours, you could definitely do that.
What time is it in the day?
Right now, it is. So you all got to the mansion at about 6 p.m. Right now, it is just as you finish your short rest. It is 9 p.m.
Okay.
Sounds like perfect time to go hunting for spooky ghosts.
Yeah, I feel like it's the perfect time to go visit that cemetery.
Yeah.
Well, I think we were gonna go down to the cellar, right?
We were going to the
Yeah.
cellar.
Yes,
Sirios
yes,
is
I was
furiously
right.
like going over all of her notes, probably with Mashka if Mashka wants, but just like kind of going through and just keeping track of all the names, all the different places. And she currently has Reyna, the name Reyna, circled multiple times, and then also cellar with tied to Mildred circled multiple times.
Great. Mashka, are you also not taking a short rest? You're just engaging with Sirius with the notes?
Yeah, we last time did some exploration of the master bedroom, and now I imagine that we're sitting in the master bedroom next to the fireplace while Sirius goes over the notes, and Mashka is sort of sitting with her feet up on the desk. practicing like flicking up a dagger and catching it by the hilt.
Great. You're in the master bedroom or in the guest
Yeah.
rooms?
No, the
Oh.
master.
Of Hatham and Margaret? The one
Yeah.
you explored? Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
Jejwara, what about you?
You're muted, bud.
Jeji,
Yes.
Jejwar's knocked out.
are you sleeping?
Sleep.
Were you asking what Jeshuwara is doing during the
Yeah,
short
on the
rest?
short rest. Yeah.
Jeshuwara is like taking out some of his curios and looking them over and kind of tracing over their edges with his gloves with arcane sigils and kind of restoring their power.
Mm. And Lord Zane, you're probably having a snack. I think you are taking a short rest, right?
Yeah, I was eating my omelets.
Great.
Omelets?
Let me know
do they,
how
do
many.
they only know how to make omelets? Is that their only thing they know how to make?
They do now, yes. That is all they can make. If you guys would like, I have breakfast omelets, lunch omelets, and dinner omelets.
I tried to ask for
Bring me
quiche,
a
but they wouldn't
savory
do it.
dessert omelet.
There
like
is
any
dessert
good lord.
omelets.
Oh shit.
I really want to
That's
see
a
you host
crepe,
a
right?
party and just
That is a crepe.
everything is omelets
Made
in a
of
great
egg,
hall.
though. That's gross.
No, but it's a dessert omelet.
Nice.
They won't
let
make
me
it unless
know-
you ask them for a dessert omelet.
They can actually make anything. You just need to describe it like pasta, just like tiny omelets rolled into like a very, very.
Raviolis.
They can do anything. You just need to phrase it in terms
In
of
omelet.
omelets.
Is the omelet not the
understand.
ravioli of egg foods?
Whoa.
Fucking mind
Isn't
blown, man.
That's too deep.
isn't pasta and ravioli use eggs? So aren't they literally just omelets?
Is it
Well, no,
everything
but-
omelets?
But the casing is not just egg; it's like flour and egg.
So it's an
Just-
so it's like a fancy
It's an omelet. It's an
With, like,
omelet with
multiple
flour.
ingredients.
DM, we need a ruling. What is an omelet?
In a way, yeah. Roll for omelet.
In this world, an omelet is a dream your heart makes. So
Aw.
it's really up to you.
Sirio starts whistling when you wish upon a star.
Okay, drop your how many hit die you're taking in the chat as well, just so I am aware.
Settle.
None. Smile.
Don't smile.
Oh,
None
two
smile.
for Mr. Zane.
None
Blew
smile.
myself up. Smile.
Zane is the bluntest instrument of the group.
Religious women smile.
Do you all want to do anything else during your short rest?
I would like to see if there's any windows. Is there any like windows that look out to the garden / cemetery area?
Let's see. You are in the second bed. You see. There is a window in the room you are in. This window only faces the front of the mansion that you came in on. You did spot some windows in the hallway that you were in earlier, where those were had the view of the gardens. Not really the cemetery. You got the impression that the cemetery was beyond the gardens, so you didn't really see that, but you saw the back of the estate that way. But where you are right now, you can just see the front. And actually, Reggie, at this point, the room you're in, there's a knock at the door.
Oh, okay. Well, that takes my attention. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
It's
I
Benson.
go and open the
Will-
door.
Oh, Mr. Jones. Yes. Lori told me to give this to you. She said that this was agreed upon between the two of you. And I'm here to deliver it. And they hand you a little bag of gold. I believe this is half your pay as per your agreement. Is there anything else I can get you?
Wonderful. That'll be all, thanks. And just closes the door.
Okay.
Just swings it.
And Benson returns to their work.
I'm gonna sit there and count it. How much is it?
Oh, great question. I said last time, what did I have?
Hands him an undescribed amount of money.
I believe
Whatever you want it to be.
nobody.
I believe this is 2,500 gold.
Oh,
Whoa!
What kind of small bag is it? She gave you a bag of holding
Whoa,
too.
Yeah,
fuck.
Oh
bag of
my
holding just
God.
filled with a mountain of gold.
Holy shit.
500.
You ever just put
gold.
She gave you a-
2,500 quarters in your purse?
She gave you a fucking TARDIS wallet.
Yeah, Benson came up to the door with a damn wheelbarrow.
Alright. At the end of the short rest, I'm gonna take Mashka and kind of rap on the door and then kind of nod over in the direction of our companions and go over and start waking them up.
Okay, you do so. You make your way back through the hallways to outside of that main hallway you were in and back to the staircase area where the bedrooms, the guest rooms were. And you do so. You wake them up. And you
Alright,
are all
wakey
awake.
wakey. We don't have all evening. There is still a child missing, if any of you are forgetting.
Yes. The child, of course.
Don't let
Let's
us
not
disturb you
waste
if you
time.
prefer to sit here with your thumb up your ass.
You guys are in a separate room, right? You guys are like down the hall.
We're now next to the guest rooms because the guest rooms are all kind of next to each other. So I'm like basically knocking like a freaking drill sergeant at 4 in the morning. So
Heard
on your
that.
military bunks, yeah.
Gavin, can I do one more thing before we venture off?
Absolutely.
So probably by the time Daniel's doing this, I would be pacing about the hall. I would just like to, I would like to look in the window that was my door, and then during the 30 minutes, be tuning my loot and looking through the hallway window. So I just want to check both sides of the manor and just look out the window and see if there's anything I noticed that's new to me.
Okay. New to you in what way? Have you looked out these windows before, or just
I have
anything you
not, but I was in the front of the manor, so I'm wondering if I just want to look out and give it a good look to see if there's anything I didn't notice in my surroundings while I was out there before, and then probably the coal garden would be new to me.
Okay, great. In the front, you don't notice anything new. Really, the gate is now closed once again after you. Martin has returned to his post outside of that gate. He is standing still once again. You don't see any carriages coming around. Nothing of the sort. All seems pretty much the same. Just darker and a little bit more moonlit. The back towards the gardens, you see the suits of animated armor still on the floor that no one has addressed, that Lord Zane knocked out the window. Again, there's just pieces of armor down there. No one has done anything with it. You do notice, so you're looking out at the gardens. You see the beginning of the gardens, and you see towards the back a building, maybe a hut or a cottage, something of the sort, and you see a vague warm glow, like perhaps it is occupied.
Does it look shanty at all? Like, does it look like it's in shambles, or does it look like a well-built?
It's far away, so it's hard to tell, but it looks current. It looks like it is occupied. It honestly looks nicer than this mansion does. It doesn't look as cold. It looks warmer. It looks more kept.
Understood. But it looks like it's a part of the same property. It doesn't look like the neighbors or anything, right?
Yes, yeah, you can see the expanse of the property, which you got a taste of when you first arrived, but you see now that it spans out for miles, acres on acres. And again, you can see the start of the garden and this hut or cottage, and you can surmise that the cemetery is even beyond that.
Okay. And then last question for you. There's no neighbors in sight, right?
No. Again, when you all arrived, you noticed that whoever is out here either doesn't want to be found or has no choice to be out here, but it is a disparate land, and it seems like the Mayfields have put an effort to be alone out here.
Reggie, are you done getting your beauty sleep?
Yeah, I'm up. All right. We're going to the cellar, right?
Right. We were in the middle. Mushka and I found something when you all let off the explosion upstairs. So maybe you can try and check down there.
All right, sounds good. I'll be out in 30 seconds. You guys continue on without me.
All right.
Okay. Reggie, you continue tuning your lute for a little longer, and you all make your way back down towards the kitchen with Mauve. And as you arrive in the kitchen, Mauve is now, she's done cooking, and she is currently cleaning up what she was working on earlier, but she has sort of really neatly, really, in a really lovely manner, laid out all of the pies that she's made, all of the food for you all. And you walk in, and she turns around. It's the rest of you. Oh, please. Sirios here and Mashka, you have both eaten already, but I have some pies for the rest of you. Would you like to sit? And she points to the same table that you were at before. Please.
Can I
How's
quickly?
it going?
Will not eat, but thank you for the generous offer.
Oh, of course. You must be Mr. Mosiumbrum. Pleasure. And the rest of you, dearies? I have savory pies, sweet pies, a bit of brambleberry, some onion, garlic, mincemeat pie.
Any omelet
that-
pies?
Did you say omelet pies?
Yeah, like you
That's-
know, like egg.
I don't. That is not one of Mob's recipes. But if you want to come back later, I'm on hire all night, so I'm happy to.
Lewis can come down here. He can show you. He makes a mean omelet pie. I'll send for him. I'll just like whistle loudly until Lewis can come down and talk to Mom.
I'm gonna whisper in Jeshuara's ear. Isn't a omelette pie a quiche? Isn't that the
I
same
don't care much for the intricacies of modern cuisine.
Oh, well, that's quite all right. Can I interest you in some brandy or something?
I do not drink while I'm working.
Oh, all right, dearie. That's fine. Well, if you're
I
not...
do drink while
Yeah.
working. I will take a
Oh.
quick sip.
Oh, yes, of course.
And I will just grab a
Lord
bottle.
Zane. Oh, yes, help yourself. Um,
Reggie's
Great.
gonna interject, and I'll take the last one, love. That onion minced meat, that sounds delightful.
Mr. Jones, well, looks like someone's hungry. Yes, quite. Here, let me cut you a little. Would you like the whole pie?
How big is it?
Well, you can see it right here.
Oh,
and
fuck
it's
it.
about,
Just
you
give me
know-
the whole pie, yeah.
Oh, all right. I love a man with a hungry stomach. I hope it's scrumptious. And she hands you this pie.
Reggie's just gonna sniff it and almost invasively, like, put his face 2 inches from it and just really, like, check it out first. And maybe even, like, stick his finger in it a little bit to, like, check the temperature and then, like, pull it out. And then it's just gonna take a fork and take one big hunkin' bite.
Mauve, do not be just disconcerted by his behavior. This is actually a particularly common cultural practice in Eden.
Excuse me, what'd you just say about Iden?
Yeah, you put your face 2 centimeters from your food, right? Isn't that what you do?
Are you
It's
from
not an
Eden?
official custom, but, you know, we don't trust every piece of food that comes our way. You know what? Let me enjoy my food.
I think what she's trying to say is it's not your fault you're so disgusting. It's your culture.
All right, I will, for the sake of us working together, give you one, because I think in your culture, I guess that you might be a little blunt. But please, Aiden is a wonderful place filled with wonderful people. I take it you haven't visited there. And one day maybe you can. But for now, respectfully, try to say kind things, or maybe nothing at all about my place of residence.
Mashka kind of cocks her head to the side and makes her eyes really big and unassuming and gives a couple of blinks and says, I'm sorry, I did not mean to offend you. I will not say the obvious things anymore. I see that they upset you.
Thank you. We fought long and hard to get our country back, and it's our culture is really important to us. But yes, I appreciate that. None taken. And then Reggie just takes like a fistful of pie and sticks it in his mouth.
Reggie, during that conversation, Mauve moves to a cupboard as she's sort of like noticing the tension in the room, and she pulls out a much fancier bottle of liquor, and she pours a little glass, and she walks up to you, Reggie, hands it to you, winks, and says, "Long live the rebellion."
Reggie just looks up wide-eyed with a
With a what? You cut off for me.
Ruh-roh.
Hello,
He's
Reggie?
crying. He broke down.
Oh no.
Reggie's
He's
speechless
crying.
for
He's
one.
crying into his brandy.
Mauve poisoned him. He's passed out.
Oh.
No, not actually. All right. Well, we can assume Reggie is enjoying his drink.
Where are we
Great.
going?
Jeshuara
alright.
is rubbing one of his necklaces that he's wearing. This one is a silver-looking necklace with some strange astrological symbols on it, and he says, I remember that rebellion as well. Aiden was an interesting place during that time.
Yes. It's. I consider it a tragedy what happened to Eden and their people, and that rebellion was a sad time, and I sympathize for Mr. Jones and where he came from.
Reggie is gonna reach up, and you guys can hear me, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes, you're good now.
Perfect. Is gonna reach up and take the glass with just a big old smirk and wide-eyed, looking at her dead in the eyes, and take it all in one, and then just long live the rebellion, dear.
Yes, quite. Well, Sirius and Mashka, good to see you again. I assume you're here about what I mentioned with the cellar.
Yes, the cellar would be great, dear. Could you just point it to us, and then we'll go and investigate?
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
It's
Back
actually
to business.
it's that wooden door right over there. And she points to. So you walked into this kitchen under like a big archway. It's sort of like an open kitchen.
Mhm.
And the kitchen's pretty large, and there's another sort of like archway on the other side of the kitchen. And past that, you see it like a dimly lit hallway, and immediately right there is a door. There's a stone archway and a wooden door that Mauve is pointing at.
Great. Thank you, dear. We'll go check it out, and don't worry, we'll find your favorite child. We will.
You think?
Oh, I'm most certain.
Well, I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you, Mom.
Well, time to bring this out. And I pull the ram out of my bag and just start walking towards the door.
Dearie, the door's unlocked. The door's unlocked, dearie. No need for that.
You can never be too safe, honestly.
No. I'll go check it out. Can I check it for first real quick? So he doesn't break down Mob's nice kitchen.
Gavin,
Mashka? Yeah.
before we leave, can I just take a look around the kitchen? And I want to sort of be searching for if there's any, like, specific herbs or, like, plants that seem out of place or anything that I, like, wouldn't expect to see in a normal kitchen.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you... Yeah, make an investigation check.
16 plus 6,
Oh my
24.
God. This group,
Or
I swear to
22.
God. 22. So you do notice a large assortment of herbs and various greeneries sort of hanging on the walls and in little containers and bottles, some dried, some fresh. Of course, you've seen kitchens all your life, and that's the one detail you notice there being more of. You assume it's pretty easy to assume that it might be from the gardens here, given the number of fresh herbs and the distance that you are from any other place. That's what you notice.
Cool.
Trap checking on the door, Gavin. I assume there's nothing. 27?
Yeah.
Or sorry, 24.
Tw-
Sorry,
Oh
24,
my
24,
God.
24.
No traps, my
27 would
dude.
have been a nat 20. That would have been fucking crazy. But no.
Oh my God. Yeah, no traps.
Okay,
Seems like an unlocked door.
Right. I think this looks relatively safe. My friends, who wants to go first?
Lord Zane will approach with like the ram in one hand, but then will take his hand and like open the door.
Great.
Okay.
Like he said, he didn't get to use.
He said what?
He said he didn't get to use the ram.
Like a little sigh as he just pushes
Yeah,
the door
like-
with his hand.
Alright.
All right.
I'm
You
gonna start
peek the
walking
door
down into the
open.
center, into the cellar next to Reggie, if that's cool.
Yeah, great.
I'll follow
you all
behind
make
Sirius.
you all make your way down the cellar, and the cellar is immediately dark, damp, humid. There are maybe a few candles lit, but it seems like a cellar. It's the climate for a cellar. It's darker, a bit damper. You notice as you look around, you see various salted meats hanging from the ceiling. There are jarred goods all along shelves. There's jars of sweets that Mauve mentioned to you earlier that Mildred would come down here for. And you also notice sort of immediately like a whistling sound.
Ooh.
Uh,
Can I insight
not-
what
not
that
a-
is?
Yeah. If anyone wants to insight the whistling, go ahead.
Or where it's coming
Yeah.
from? It's up to you.
Yeah. Let's do it. No, that's gonna be investigation actually. The
Oh.
whistling.
Okay.
Investigation.
Yeah. 22.
7.
Mine is a 21.
Ooh, nice, Reggie.
17. Bro, Mashka, are you investigating?
No, I want to check out the jars of sweets.
Great. Okay. We'll do the investigations first. Basically everyone except for Jajwara, so Zane, Reggie, and Sirios, you can immediately suss out that it isn't sort of musical whistling. It is more environmental, almost like a wind whistling.
Okay.
And you notice at the same time that there's a draft down here. Yeah.
I would like to look for the source of the draft.
Okay. Since you all rolled such a great investigation, you feel the draft in here, and you make your way over to sort of the most blank of all the walls in this room. It is all cobblestone down here, cobblestone, some brick, and you don't see any sort of infirmities or holes, but there are tons and tons of cracks in this wall that that it seems like the breeze is coming through. Mashka, you are investigating the suites, you said?
Yes.
Great. What are you trying to do? Just look at the jars of sweets, see what's up with them?
Yeah, I want to look around in the area, see if there are any signs or traces of either of the kids having been down here, Mildred, I guess, specifically. And then I also want to see if I can sort of suss out, is there a treat jar that is more empty than the others, indicating that that maybe is like a favorite of the kids?
Great, yeah. Roll investigation for me.
Damn, 19 plus 6 is 25.
Yo.
I should just stop
Yo,
making you
let's
all roll.
go.
You see everything. So yeah, you see sort of on the top shelf is where the top shelves rather is where the sweets are kept. And you notice a chair in the corner near them, as if, maybe someone used the chair to get at the top shelf. You notice underneath the chair some assorted sweets that have fallen out of jars, sort of just on the floor. And you notice jars of sweets, and some of them are emptier than others. One of the more empty ones is like a little butterscotch toffee sort of a thing, like a little chewy butterscotch candy. And another one's like a peppermint sort of a thing. Those are the two that are really empty.
I'll grab a couple pieces from both and just pocket them.
Great. You do so.
Serious, I don't really want to do a check, but she's going around, like, taking notes of any disturbed surfaces, the wind, the sweets, looking for, like, footprints of, like, what would be a child-sized shoe. She's just kind of, like, investigating, like, a crime scene, basically.
Great. Okay. You actually see, so the cellar is particularly dusty, as one might imagine. Benson doesn't seem to clean down here. And you don't notice footprints per se, but you do notice more of a freshly paved path through the dust, near where Moshka is right now and near where you are right now, near the wall. And what was your investigation again? 22?
Yes, my initial one was 22. I can do a more specific one for this. It's up to you.
Yeah, roll another one.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that's a 23.
In the corner of the wall that you are currently standing near, you find a necklace. This necklace has sort of like a silver chain, and you can see it's sort of like a necklace with like a large pendant at the base of it, like a circular insert. And within that, the frame of that insert, there is like a stone piece. It's hard to make out exactly what it is, but it almost feels like a piece of broken stone with some like etchings.
That's been embedded into the thing?
Yeah, it's like imagine a circular, like silver frame, and embedded into it is a stone piece with etchings on it. It doesn't seem like a whole piece. It almost seems like a broken piece.
Gotcha.
But it fits in there nice.
Is going to drape the chain over her hand, and she's going to look over to the group. Psst, psst. Doctor, I think I need your eyes. I think I found something of interest.
Whatever for?
I'm going to raise up the pendant to Joshua.
Joshua's red eyes kind of light up, and his eyebrows go up a little bit, and he starts making his way over to you. I want to take a look at this pendant.
Great. How are you looking at it? Magically, regularly?
I'd like to analyze it for any kind of magic that's on it, or magical ability it has within it.
Okay, are you doing an Arcana check or a Detect Magic?
Hypothetically, if I were to be doing a check of some kind, if you asked me to, then I would have to, of course, because you are the Dungeon Master and I am just a player. I would prefer to do an Arcana check if that is all right with you.
Okay, but I'm asking you, are you casting Detect Magic or are you just looking?
I will do both. I will cast Detect Magic with my skill, as I am a warlock. I can do that for free at will, and then I will also use that enhanced ability to do an Arcana check.
Okay, great. Do that and roll an Arcana check at advantage.
Text me when it's over.
Arcana at advantage.
Extreme DAE voice.
So Jeshuar is going to pull out the black crystal that he's been using, and he's going to hold it up to his eye, whereupon it will turn nearly crystal clear, maybe a little smoky gray inside, and then he will take a close look at this pendant. 21.
21.
Arcana.
There's no magic.
This seems to be maybe ornate and curious, an entirely mundane piece of jewelry.
Great. I was less curious about the magical nature of this and more curious about the stone and the etching on it. I was hoping that maybe your expertise in the occult would reveal something there.
Well, I'm not a dwarf, so my knowledge of stonecraft is pitiful at best, but I can take a look at that as well.
Please.
I want to try and figure out what Sirius is talking about, like the stone, the etchings.
Yeah, you were talking about etchings, right, Gavin?
Great. I think for you that'd be a history check.
History? Excellent.
Let's go.
That's a 12.
Okay. The etchings, your sort of knowledge of artifacts in general, whether or not they are occult, you've seen a lot of sort of old artifacts, and you can immediately tell that sort of the etch work is older, a few centuries older. You can't place it exactly. It seems sort of an antique artifact in that way. And you can also see that there isn't any writing that you can suss out. It's more of imagery that is etched on it. But as it's broken and you don't know exactly anything else, that's about all you can see.
How many centuries old is it? Because I am like 400 years old.
Okay, yeah, it would probably be like...
Is it older than that? Like more ancient than my living memory?
Or like 4 or 5 centuries, that range.
This is old, but decidedly not occult, as you refer to it.
All right. Well, it's an important part of the investigation, I think, so I'll hold on to it. Oh, would you like to hold on to it, Doctor?
Yes, I will keep it in my possession.
With the rest of your curios? I'll hand it to him. And Gavin, is there anything else of interest in that area, or should I just is that
the scuff marks and the necklace, that's it. Yeah.
Scuff mark? Yeah, I haven't investigated scuff marks.
Or sorry, the like foot the traffic within the dust that you noticed.
Yeah.
How should I call this necklace, Gavin?
Stone necklace?
Stone necklace. Yeah.
Stone necklace? Okay. Just so when I say I have a stone necklace, you'll know what I'm talking about later.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Gavin, I will want to investigate the wall, but if we want to flash over to Reggie first, I'm down for that.
Great. Yeah. Well, Reggie, so I assume that you sort of broke off. You were looking for that necklace. Reggie and Lord Zane, you are still near that wall. And you, as I said before, you noticed the whistling perhaps coming through the rocks.
Yeah, I'll take out the ram and just kind of like look at Reggie like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Reggie's just gonna give one big stern nod. I'm a little excited to see it too. But yes, go for it.
Okay, I'll look around to see if anyone else is like paying attention to where I'm at.
I think Jeshuara and Sirios are both like deep in looking at this necklace still.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Not from us.
A good ole yeet with the ram in the wall.
Okay, and this is advantage on strength checks, right?
No, I just got a +4 to my athletics to try to break it.
Okay, roll an athletics check.
Awesome.
Oh hell yeah. So that is
Cave in.
29.
And one shot.
29. Okay. So y'all are investigating the necklace. Mashka, you're looking at the sweets. Lord Zane, you assume there's something beyond this wall. And instinctively, You
I'm a
rear
natural like
back. You rear back the battering ram that you carry on your person, I guess, at all times,
Yes.
and you bash it into the wall. And this hit is not only powerful, but it's precise. And you find that exact spot where the whistling is the loudest. And as the battering ram connects with the stone, you almost notice that the stone gives the tiniest bit before it breaks open. And suddenly the stone falls back and starts to crumble. And the stones around that stone start to crumble. And the stones around those stones start to crumble until the entire doorway falls down to a pile of rubble. And you see a pitch black staircase leading down.
Guys,
Hey,
there's
there's a
staircase
second
over
room back here.
Yep. Yep.
What are you doing? Knocking down the walls in their house?
I was investigating a suspicious piece of stone.
By knocking down their entire wall.
No, Marsh. We could tell there was a second room back here. Come on, there's
Yeah,
there's
it was
stairs
Reggie's
that lead down.
idea. Yeah, Reggie told me to do it.
Absolutely. I'll take forward. Yeah, no, I noticed there was a way. Yeah, there's a second room. Come on.
As much as I disagree with their methods for myself, brute force does seem to have its place. And then Jeshawara will kind of like twist his fingers around, and 4 bright lights, sparks of light, will come out of each of his 4 fingers, and then start twisting their way down the down that staircase. That's dancing lights.
Ooh, love
I've
it.
just cast.
You do so, and you notice that this staircase it goes deep. This is not the staircase that you just came down on. This goes down maybe 150 feet straight
Ooh.
down. And the lights end down there. But the sort of interim until there is still pretty dark. You can make your way towards the lights, but if you want to navigate these stairs, y'all might need a different source of light. Unless, what's everyone's dark, like, who can see in the dark?
I can.
Who is
DM, I have
Um,
dark vision.
Dark vision.
I also have dark vision.
DM, I have superior dark vision, which makes me
Yeah.
better than the rest of my party.
Mr. DM, I have dark vision.
Okay, so
But if,
we have four
but if
dark
anyone does
visions
not
and
have
then-
dark vision, I'll
hate
after
you.
the lights go all the way down to the end, I'll kind of bring them back so that like there's one light with us, and then lights every once in a while. The other 3 will be like at points going down, because I can make them move around individually.
Great. You
Yeah,
throw these dancing lights, Mashka?
Mashka can't see shit, basically.
Cool. You throw these dancing lights down, and you create sort of magical torches guiding you all along the way.
Do you guys want me to send my echo down to like scope out the whole place prior to us walking down the hallway?
Sure, yeah. Oh,
I mean,
also, I want to be looking for traps as we're walking down the stairs.
Great.
A welcome respite from rushing in headlong.
I
Yeah,
wanna
I'll
be
send my
looking for
echo all the way
traps.
up front.
Okay.
So while they're like
you-
looking for traps and going slowly, I'm like doing the scouting up way up front.
Great. You send your echo out, sort of giving like a blue, radiant glow, all the way going down the staircase. And the rest of you, whoever wants to check for traps, make those investigation checks.
I want to check for tracks with a CK.
Oh, cool. Okay, you make let's say a survival check for you.
Gavin, Sirius is gonna be a little late because I think she's lingering at that wall spot before going with the rest of them. Should I make
Okay.
a check there to see what's going on, or?
What are you trying to do?
I just want to know what's up with those scratches, or the fact that this was like more trod upon recently, right next to this wall of all places.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Well, the majority of you make your way down slowly, checking for traps. Moshka, your investigation's really solid. As you go, you're checking for traps. I'll let you know if you find any. Reggie, you have a 15
Eight.
survival.
18.
18. Okay.
Mhm.
You see footsteps. You see sort of many like adult-sized footsteps. There's so many of them, in fact, that you can't make heads or tails of how recent or really like what they are doing. But you do notice one set of smaller footprints, perhaps a child's.
Ooh.
I'm gonna put my fist up. Um, and hold on. And I'm just gonna point out what I'm seeing to the group. It looks like our little Mildred might have been back here. Either that or something of this height and size, as well as a series of other people. So I can't tell how recent.
Great. You're all making your way down slowly as Sirios, you are making this check. Make another investigation for me.
You got it. Bad rolls. But 15.
15. So these sort of scuff marks or indentations in the dust really just look like, particularly in this area and towards this wall, there were traffic marks, footprints, seemingly like the ones that Reggie just saw. However, you don't really see clear footprints because it looks more like wide swaths of like indentations. Perhaps maybe like something was being moved, something was being, a large object was being moved around there that was making larger indentations. You see maybe a few footprints within it, but most of it is just like,
Can I quickly check the wall and above, see if they were like standing on something, or if there's like an object in this room that would lead to this, like they were moving furniture or something like that?
Sure. Yeah, you with that investigation check, you don't really see anything that would be that would fit that size. It also doesn't look square.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you're so
No,
investigative.
that's fine. I'll make note of it and then join the rest of the group.
Great. You all make your way down. Mashka, you are continuing to search for traps as the echo is leading you all down. The echo does not trigger any attacks. Mashka, you don't notice any traps. And you all make your way down this newly lit staircase into this area.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm at the back of the group. So
Okay. Yeah. Orient yourselves where you'd like to be.
Can I have an echo
Because
for
I
me
was
too,
far behind.
please?
I'm probably catching up still, so I'm in the back of the group. Yo.
Echo is first. I'll put him right here.
I don't know how far ahead he was, but I'm guessing something like this.
Yeah. Let's say he's right
It
there.
was probably decently far ahead, right?
Yeah, I don't know how if he would have like ran around the room. I don't like there. I don't know. Let's go with that.
As we get down to this entrance too, I want to like spread out my 4 dancing lights to like equal points around the room to illuminate it.
Great. There is actually, and you can see this on the map, there is a source of light in the middle. Sort of a lit flame in a, not a cauldron, but almost like a metal.
A brazier.
Yeah, I think that's the word. A brazier. A brazier lit in the middle of the room, and it's pretty light. You can see the corners are dim light, but most of the room, and especially around, is actually pretty bright. You can see. And you all make your way down here, and immediately this staircase opens up into this large expanse. This draft has turned into full-on wind coming from all directions. It's almost cave-like in its build. The ceiling, the ceiling of the cave is maybe 30, 40, 50 feet above you. Hard to tell. This is a big space. You see some paths coming off of it, and you see a lot of spider webs as well, just sort of old cobwebs thrown around here and there, some rocks. And this is what you see. What do you do?
I'll stop concentrating on my dancing lights, and I'll pull out my black crystal and cast detect magic as I just look around the room here, looking through the crystal.
Okay. You don't get a ping from anything in this room. Or in this chamber, I should say.
Okay. Am I close enough to see if this light is magical?
Yeah, you are, and it is not. It is a fire lit, presumably by a sentient being in a brazier.
I'll go up and check out the fire, and I want to be looking to see if the logs that are on it are like really super burnt, or if it looks like they were maybe placed more recently. Try to get an idea of how recently this was tended to.
Yeah, great. Why don't you go up to it and make a survival or investigation check?
Cool. I'll go with investigation.
Okay.
Ooh, there we go. That's a 3. Plus 6 is 9.
It's not quite fire ouchy as from last session. But yeah, this fire was lit with wood. And there's enough wood in there that it wasn't a week ago. But besides that, you don't really know. Maybe a day ago, maybe today? Yeah.
I'll turn back to the group and say, okay, the fire, it is hot, so there seems to be wood on it. That is all that I can tell.
Gavin, I'm gonna send my echo continuing down the hall, just to keep going as we're waiting here.
Okay.
I don't know if you want me to move him, or if you just want to let me know.
Yeah, you can move him. You moved him there right now. Okay, as you do that, as you move your echo there, you all are massively passively perceptive. You start to hear a crunching sound. A bit of a crunching sound, and you start to feel some pebbles fall upon you, fall down to the ground, and this sort of array of webs all around you starts to vibrate. And perhaps
I'll move my body toward this.
I want to do something as this is happening, Gavin. I want to take my mage hand and I want to first create it into existence. I wanted to reach into the fire, grab a piece of wood that's on fire that looks sturdy enough, and hand it to who said they were blind?
Mashka.
Me.
Mashka, I'm gonna hand it to you, Mashka, so you can now see and you can have a little torch.
Mashka looks at you and gives you a look up and down and is looking at this fucking hot, flaming piece of firewood and takes her torch out of her bag and dips it into the fire and lights it and just stares at you.
Lord Zane will grab the fire torch if you still have it. If you want, will let me take
Yeah,
it.
sure.
I'll charge forward, continuing.
It's a nice thought.
Well, thank you.
I got you.
As you do so, the vibration becomes louder, more pebbles fall down from the ceiling, and if you were to look up, you see 3 large spiders descend upon you all. Roll for initiative.
They're actually
Roll for
on
initiative.
Oh, dude,
image.
Sirius literally shrieks. She shrieks. Oh, I hate spiders, dude. I hate spiders. Why did you bring the Skyrim spiders? I hate, their legs. Oh.
All right, what's your initiative, kiddos?
Why?
Gonna be a 14 initiative for me.
14 for
Joshua,
Reggie.
you can go before me because you have a higher dex.
God.
Yes, my dex is
11
14.
for Sirius.
So put Joshua at
For
13.
this icky shave. It's a 14.
All right, Reggie, 14. Sirius, 11.
Hi, Gavin, did you hear me? Mine's a 14.
Yeah, I got you. I
No,
got
I
you in
know.
there. Oh, got you. Is that a 14 for you, Reggie?
Yes, it's a 14. Did you catch that?
I did. Thank you.
Oh, fantastic.
Moshka, you
What?
have a 23. Holy crap.
Come on, Moshka, come on.
Okay. Zane, you got 12.
I freaking hate spiders, dude. I hate them so much.
Scary.
Is this Daniel or Sirius or both?
Both.
There's a lot of spiders and fireball
Sirius
rings
is
right
currently
now.
muttering under her breath. Oh, I hate spiders. I hate spiders.
Jajwara and Zane, what are your
But Joshua at
dex?
13.
Okay.
I have like
Got
a
it.
massive phobia of spiders, like just insane.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it.
Ugh, I feel that. I
Yeah.
hate them.
Ugh.
They're so creepy. Their fucking legs. What do you need all those legs for? Where are you going?
Stop it. Oh, for me, it's the hair on the legs. It's the hair on the legs that kills me. Yeah, that's the one. Yeesh.
Now, last time when I had put in the initiative, when one of them died, I did that. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna put it in custom.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. First up, Moshka.
All right. Moshka is gonna look. Are these spiders are they on the ground now?
Yes, they have now descended upon you all on the ground, hissing at you with their big old fangs. It's nasty
All
as
right.
hell.
As they descend down onto the ground, Moshka puts her hands on her chin and the top of her head and cracks her neck and says, "Not today, you spiny fuckers." And she walks up to this first spider here, and I'm gonna punch it with my fist.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. Roll those attacks.
Yeah. All right. That's a 13 plus 7, 20.
Okay, that one hits.
All right. Awesome. So I will roll damage, which is 3 plus 4, 7. And then I'm going to spend a key point to do my flurry of blows, and I'm going to make 2 more unarmed strikes.
Great. Roll those attacks.
All right. The first one is a 5 plus 7, 12. The second is a 17.
The 12 misses, so that little punch swings wide, but the 17 hits. Roll damage for that.
All right. That's 6 damage. And
total?
yes. Well, no, 6 for the second one. What was the first one?
Yeah. Total for the second one, I got you. First one
Yeah.
was 7.
Mm-hmm. And then this creature is marked as analyzed. So I gain some insight about its combat ability. I get to know about damage vulnerabilities, resistances, immunities, and condition immunities as well.
Okay.
Nice.
Love it.
Analysis.
So
Sick.
you double punch this thing with your massive fists.
Yeah.
One of them going wide, and as you do so, you're sort of learning about how this spider fights and how it moves and how it reacts to your attacks. And you learn that it does not have any immunities nor any resistances. What else do you learn?
Damage vulnerabilities.
And it doesn't have any of those either.
Okay, no resistances, no vulnerabilities, no damage immunities or condition immunities.
Correct.
All right, great.
You can do whatever you want to this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it to town.
Yeah, okay, that's my turn.
But buy dinner first, please. All right, Moshka, your turn's up. Reggie, you are up next, my friend.
Sounds good. Okay, I'll do that on the next turn. I was strategizing a move. Okay. Reggie is going to come up to this spider on the left and make a hand axe / Aiden Medilo attack. Using
Alright.
2-weapon fighting.
Do you want to move your token there?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
5, 10. And it's gonna take 2 attacks.
All right.
Plus 1.
Roll your attacks, baby.
Ooh. I like that. So the first one's going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Wonderful. And then the second one is going to be a 12 to hit.
That misses. But your
Okay,
first
cool.
attack lands, so roll damage.
Oh, and Jeshwar is just out of range to give me sneak attack. Okay, so it's just a single attack. So that's 1d6. All right, so it takes 6 slashing damage.
Okay. You run at this spider with your particularly sharp loot, and you hit it with one slashing attack as you sort of slash into one of its legs, and some of its like gross spider blood just sprays out of the leg. Is that the end of your turn?
No, actually, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna go. Okay, you little fucker, come here. Come here. And then I'm actually going to step away from it, attempting to lead it towards me. You can go ahead and fucking try your worst.
All right. Yeah, the spider's gonna make an opportunity attack on you as you're moving away. It is going to bite you. Whoa!
Oh my god. Oh, why'd I do that?
Mhm.
Instant regrets.
Jesus.
Instant regrets.
Mhm.
Yeah, you try to move away, and this spider with the other leg that you didn't hit right in front, it sort of like grabs you as you're leaving and just takes a large chomp out of you for 4 piercing and 3 poison damage.
Fuck, am I poisoned?
Well, make a Constitution saving throw, my friend.
Oh shit, dude.
Okay. Okay. D20 plus the modifier, right?
Yes. D20 plus your Constitution modifier.
Which is
Whoa!
it's a 12,
You-
sir. It's a 12.
Okay, you just save.
Eh.
Good.
Oh.
So you're not poisoned or anything, and you take half poison damage, so you'll take 2 poison damage instead of 3.
Okay, so 6 damage total. Thank you, sir. And
Yep.
I was moving from here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's the farthest I can get away. Okay. Word. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, you're just out of range of it. Great. Jejwara, you are up.
Did Reggie activate the Sunblade on his turn?
I did not.
Okay. Then, in that case, Jejuara is going to try and stay out of the range of this spider. It's going to,
Okay.
well, right here. Let me double check. Right here, the spider's within range, and Jejuara is going to open up his coat, thrust his arm in, and pull out a I just had it. A small obsidian tentacle.
What?
Like a little statue that's about 6
What?
inches long.
Okay.
Weird flex, but okay.
He's going to
Brag.
hold it out in front of him, squeeze it tightly, and then drawing power from it, these black tentacles are going to whip out from his chest and strike everything within 10 feet of Jejuara.
Man.
Holy shit. Okay.
Shit,
So
I have
you
this stuff.
miss this spider on the right, but you get this spider on the left, and you get Reggie Jones. So what happens?
Yep, that's my repayment for not pulling out the sunblade. Got it. Cool. Yeah, we're clear.
And that, because I'm a warlock, I'm casting that at 4th level. That's Arms of
Holy-
Hadar.
Are you fucking?
So,
Oh no,
This,
dude. Zach, no. Zach, no.
I'm so upset.
Zach,
strength
no.
saving throws. Strength saving throws.
Okay.
Let me start looking at my fucking what happens when I get close.
Man, dude.
All right.
You ever just find an obsidian black tentacle in your mom's bedside dresser? Anyways.
Yeah, I fucking fail because it's an 11.
Where
Okay.
the hell are my saves?
I'm not actually upset.
It's a 14 for the spider.
I'm trying to find where my freaking spell saves are.
Do I have any like?
Did I ever do those? Oh my god.
It's your charisma plus your proficiency bonus plus 8.
Right, yeah, for 8 proficiency, charisma. That's so weird. I can't believe I forgot to do that. So 7 plus 8, 15 is the DC.
Wow. Yeah, we both fail. The spider fails and Reggie fails.
Yikes.
Okay, on a
still-
failed save, a target is going to take 5d6 necrotic damage and can't take reactions until its next turn.
Okay, roll damage. Oh my
Oh!
Oh my god.
god! 3 6.
Holy shit, what a fucking roll, by the way.
Reggie!
Oh my
Holy
god!
You
shit.
rolled 3 sixes, dude?
Holy shit!
Reggie, you okay?
Jejwara.
What
Yeah,
do we
Visual
call,
Aura is
what do we
gonna
call
make it
quarter
over here.
again? What do we call quarter health again?
Oh my god.
Bad day.
Yeesh.
Bloody.
Look, yeah, is it bloodied? It's bloody, right?
Quarter health is rough. Looking pretty rough.
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 I'm looking pretty rough.
Yikes.
But
Okay.
Reggie likes it. Reggie just spits out the blood out of his mouth and smiles and just
Ooh.
goes, "All right, let's go."
Okay.
Reggie?
You ever get
As
hit with an
these
obsidian
sort of-
tentacle and like it? Anyway, sorry.
As these Lovecraftian tentacles come out of your obsidian tentacle in your hand, you smack Reggie with these arms, and he's looking rough. And you smack this spider, which just on the impact of these arms flies back against the wall behind it, comes to a land, and no longer moves.
Oh! Nice. Damn.
And next time I'll ask you how you want to do this, but that's how I wanted to do it. So there you go. Is that the end of your turn, Jejwara?
I'm going to make it over to this corner where I'm in dim light, and then I'm going to end my turn.
Sounds good. Lord Zane, my dude, you are up.
Cool. Yeah, I can probably handle this one. I'm going to bonus action manifest my echo right here. And then I will free action move it 5 and 15, locking it in.
Okay.
And then I will action let's see, what else do I want to move? I'm pretty happy here. Yeah, I'm happy here. Okay, and then I will action take my dueling cane and I will double whack the one down here. I'll double whack that one from my echo's position.
Double whack.
Okay.
Double whack.
Roll your attack.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
Then they both hit.
Great.
Then
roll
it will
damage.
take 18 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, you take out your cane and you smack the shit out of the spider twice. And how do you want to do this?
Hey.
Wow. I guess I'll just go ahead and pin it up against this rock right behind here, and then just like beat the shit out of it like it's a fly with a fly swatter. It's like.
Great. And you do so, and with each strike, more life sucks out of it and more blood leaks to the ground until the spider comes to a stop. And it's dead on this rock, literally right next to you, Mashka. It's nasty as fuck. Anything else?
Nope, that's good. I'm happy where I am.
All right, Sirius, you're up.
Nice. Sirius is gonna go, hey, I think some of the blood got in my mouth! And she's going to frantically, kind of jump out of the corner and, load her crossbow and kind of whispering under breath, I hate spiders, I hate spiders, I hate them. And is going to aim up at the one next to Lord Zane and is going to quickly take 2 shots, thunk, thunk, out of the crossbow. With her action,
Sweet.
bonus action,
Roll
crossbow
those
expert.
shots.
All right.
Love it.
So, first one, ooh, that might not hit. The first one is 10 to hit. That misses, I think.
That misses.
The second
Goes
one,
wide.
though, is 25, so that hits.
That hits big time.
All right,
yeah.
and then I'm going to use a sneak attack on that second one because Lord Zane is next to the creature.
Great.
So that's gonna be. Okay. That's gonna be 6, 10, 11, 14. 19 plus 4. So that's 23 piercing damage.
Dang! Okay, the first one goes wide, but this second one pierces it sort of in like the abdomen, and it shoots all the way through and makes a hole through the spider. This is looking nasty.
Nice. She's gonna
Looking
kind of
rough.
cower behind the rocks again and just kind of like start to shakingly like try and grab a crossbow bolt, but actually ends up going for her smoke instead. All right, end my turn.
Great. The spider is up. This spider, seeing two of its companions just fucking oomphed against the wall, this spider is going to... What is it going to do? Okay, it is going to try and run. It is going to move up to this back wall here, but Lord Zane, you can take an opportunity attack if you'd like.
I would.
Oh, go ahead.
17 hit?
Yeah, it does.
It takes 12 bludgeoning damage.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
I'll just cut its legs out from under it, so just a little like ball of a spider, and then discus yeet it down the hallway.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you cut its legs off until it's just like an orb with face, and you yeet it down the hallway, and it just comes to a skittering stop at the end, and this spider is also dead.
Nice.
Well done. You have cleared the first chamber.
Sirius like hands shaking, like puts a light to her her smoke, but is actually not able to light it. She's like shaking so much, like the lighter won't start.
Lord Zane will high five himself for a job well done.
Great.
Moshka, seeing what's going on with Sirius, will walk over, crouch down, and take the match or lighter or whatever.
Yeah, little matchstick, yeah.
From her hand and light it for her and offer to light her cigarette.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, yes, spiders. Not my strongest suit.
And Moshka will reach a hand down to offer to help Sirius up.
Great. Sirius takes it.
I'll take that fire torch that Reggie handed me and just start like lighting fire to any of the webs I see. If that's
Were you
okay.
going to say something, Zach? Did I hear you?
Yeah, but I'll wait till after Lord Zane's done.
Okay. Yeah, you do so. You start lighting up these webs, some newer than others. But you don't hear any vibration resulting from that, so all seems chill as you start to dissipate these webs right here.
Sirius isn't exactly feeling spider vibe we're going with, so get a little easier on her.
No, it is fine. I just needed a moment. Nothing in nature should get that big, especially spiders, you know? That is way too loud. Alright. When Sirius has kind of gathered herself, she's going to make her way into the middle of the room with Moshka.
Great. And it's at this point that I will remind you all that the only place you are really able to find any refuge in terms of short or long rests are those guest rooms.
Mhm.
So as you move your way forwards, plan accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where we will take our break as well.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
We will be back in 10 minutes. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and we will see you in 10. All right, welcome back from the break.
Pew.
Welcome back from
Pew.
the break. Pew. Single pew.
Pew.
One pew in a church. Welcome back. All right, you all are back in this, let's call it for what it is, a dungeon. You've just cleared out these spiders, and what are you doing next?
Lord Zane, the spiders came. How did they knew?
From
we
the
were here
sky.
because of the
It
echo?
came from the sky.
They did. Okay, all right. I guess I'll just give a quick glance up, make sure we don't have more beady eyes looking down at us. No babies, please.
There's enough light now that you can see that there are not.
Okay, good. Sounds good. Reggie, did you want to do something? Reggie?
Yes. Gavin, right here, there's two things I want to do, and I had a question for you. This right here, this, like, let me use a better fucking tool. This thing right here looks like a wall. Is this an entranceway?
You can walk up to it and take a look.
I'm going to do that.
Okay, yeah, as you're moving up slowly, I guess, to this like spider-webbed area, you can see that it is an opening. You don't really need to investigate it. There's a space beyond the webbing, similar to where Lord Zane was just burning away the webbing, and there is sort of like wall areas, but it doesn't look like a solid wall. It looks like there's a path beyond it.
Can I just, like, now that the spider web has been disintegrated by our beloved Lord Zane and his I can't think of the word that I'm looking for, but his ways, can I kind of peer through and meanwhile be healing myself? I'm gonna cast Healing Word at a first level. D4 plus 3. Oh, that's lovely. So,
Nice.
Nice.
yeah, that's
Four?
great.
4 total?
So I gain 4 hit points, and I just
Alright.
want to look beyond this and kind of peer down this path.
Sure, yeah. Lord Zane didn't really get rid of all the webbings. He just got rid of the ones that sort of in that area where or were you trying to get rid of everything, Zane?
I was just running around lighting everything on fire.
Oh, everything. Okay, great. So yeah, there's some disintegrated webbing here, and you can see a path that moves on,
That's the
and you
adjective I was looking
see.
for.
You see la da 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 ya da da dee, a path.
Oh. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let me just round this corner and look up it, so I'm still in the view of the group, but I'm gonna see as much as I can.
Okay. You do so, and from here, let's see. You can see all of this.
And can my echo see anything in this direction?
Yeah. What's the? It just has the same sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have your eyes as well?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
It has its mother's eyes.
Yeah, you see this, and you see this. You see sort of like a big, like metal endpoint, right around here, and then you see 2 divergent paths, one to the left and one to the right.
So if I like walk down here, I'd see something down here and here.
For sure, dude. You would see
Come on, Scout. Come on.
that. And down
Is
here.
that a door?
Ooh.
Yeah, dude.
Door?
Oh,
dude.
man.
Oh,
Door?
You have to tell me if it is.
That's what you
Guys,
see.
there's a door down here.
Oh no.
What's everyone else doing down in the main room?
I found a
Is
path
there
back
anything up
here.
this way, Kevin?
There's just like it's just feels kind of blocked off. It's like a big metal.
Oh, it just stops.
Like,
Okay.
yeah,
Door?
it just kind of stops. Yeah.
Big metal door.
A metal like a
It's
door?
not a door.
Like a
No, it's
door?
more like a wall sort of built into the
Like,
rock.
it could be a door if someone used a ram on against it. It could become a door.
You know, anything's a
can
door if
become
you
a
think
door
hard
if you
enough.
have-
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. It's true.
Anything
If
that
you're
would
Lord
give
Zane
you an
enough.
opportunity
If
to
you're
do
Lord
something.
Zane enough, anything's a door.
Do I just see Lord Zane disappear down the hall with the like battering ram in hand?
Yeah, I'm gonna start
fuck.
like walking down this way.
Everyone.
Moshka, can you bear with me? I found a path down here.
Yes, all right. I'll come your way.
I'll
Jeju,
go
will
with
you
go?
Lord Zane and Sirius.
Okay.
right, with the
Reggie and
party.
Mashka, I'll say that as you're entering, you see all of this. So you see, yada dee da da da, boop.
Yo.
Oh, what
Mm.
the?
Whoa.
Yeah, give that to us. Bye bye. What is that?
And then you also see.
Can I do like a perception / investigation / history check on whatever the hell this green muck is?
Green muck, sort of like beyond the wall.
Yeah.
What is
yeah,
this green stuff?
Yeah, it's not really. It's more of like a light glow. It's not really stuff. That's sort of like just general lighting of the area. As you go deeper in, the lighting starts to get a little like seeping all around. It gets a little discolored.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem anything like
Mm.
tangible or within your space. It's more the atmosphere around you.
Okay, I'm gonna detect magic the fuck out of that.
Sure. You you cast detect magic. You and Jeji, I think you probably dropped your do you still have your concentration up on your detect magic, Jejwara?
Oh, just why are you with us? Because if so, then there's no reason for me to cast it.
No, he's on the other side.
No, I'm going the
Oh.
other direction.
Never mind.
Arms of Hadar isn't concentration, so I think it should still be
Yeah,
up for the next
you weren't
10
hit, I
minutes,
think.
9 minutes.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, so both of you don't detect any specific schools of magic, but something you start to notice as you get deeper through these chambers and these caves in this dungeon is that like old ass magic. Old ass magic. It's not like a specific school. It almost feels, it doesn't seem put upon the space. It almost seems innate to the space, if that makes sense.
Seems like there is some ass magic here. Old ass magic.
We
if I
must
had to-
be-
if I had to guess.
We
Yes, I
must
do
be
detect the
in
sign.
the entrails. We must be in the lower intestine
Mm.
of this house, because we're about to get into some serious ass magic.
Serious ass magic, actually.
Serious ass magic.
Excuse me?
But
Like
as
a
as
What are you saying about me?
as Sirius and
Your
Jeshua are
eyes.
like walking up
Lovely,
to
isn't
to find Lord Zane, Jeshua turns to Sirius and says, "Do you find it not a bit peculiar that there is a lighted brazier down here? It seems quite recent and mundane, in the same room as horrible giant spiders."
Right. Oh, we didn't even look for the directions that the footsteps went. We just ran down the hall.
Fire in the hole!
Oh shit.
Maybe we shall discuss this later. I'll like turn the corner to see what's going on.
Great. Yeah, you see Lord Zane. He is readying his thick battering ram to make
God.
its
With a
way.
capital C.
He's already
Yeah,
done it,
dude.
dude.
2 C's to get through this door. Make your athletics check. Hold on. Sorry. First, Lord Zane, did you check if it was unlocked?
No.
Great. Roll an athletics check.
Okay, good. 24.
You rear back your battering ram, hit the door, and in one motion and as one piece, the door just falls off its hinges and opens
Perfect.
into this room. And you see this room.
Oh.
Oh, that looks interesting.
Seems like there's any other doors in here. That's disappointing.
You do that. Let's just. He's just looking. He's hitting. He's hitting down doors to find
Wait,
more
what's
doors.
doors, dude? Oh my god.
I did not initially have this concept idea for this character, but he's totally going full on.
Let's jump cut
It
back
found
to
you.
Reggie and Mashka. What are you
All
doing?
right. So, quick question. I see that this is all still fog of ward. Is this intentional, or is there more back here that we could potentially?
No, there's nothing back there. You see what you see in this room is you see a path. Oop, where's my thing? You see a path up here. You see this path down here, and then where you came from, and this path on the right up here. The left side seems all sort of just an ending.
Cool.
I'm gonna real quick. Sorry, go.
No, go ahead.
Just before just to clear this room, this is an interesting bunch of shit. So like, I just want to investigate that and also like look over here.
Please do. On the right. Okay, so where you're standing right now is actually a wall.
Reggie just
Okay.
smacks
In the
into a wall.
I'm sick.
So
There you
the
go.
wall
Sort
sort
of
of
making them.
Etherealness.
He casts Meld Earth.
He can turn himself into a ghost.
Flesh to
actually.
stone. Yeah, flesh to stone.
Yeah, that's all wall. Great. Roll that investigation, please.
Cool.
Oh.
So that's gonna be an 11.
Okay, so this is old furniture. You see some like kitchen items, some plates, some candelabras, just kind of old stuff from a house. Yeah, it's all there. And you don't really know what it's doing there. But
Can I
you see
also
old-
take a look
yeah,
at it?
please.
All right, 16 from me for
Great.
investigation.
You see, again, old furniture, stuff from, just general house things. But you, Mashka, put together that this all seems like stuff that belongs in Mayfield Manor. Like
Makes
old
sense.
chairs that seem like other chairs or candelabras, blah, blah, blah. And some seem more recently down here. They seem new. Some seem like they've been down here for a while. There's also, you notice like kitchenware and dishes, like used dishes, sort of all in this conglomerate area.
Can I do a 21st century DNA check?
Yeah, get out your forensics kit. Do a forensics kit check, actually. That's what you see.
I'm gonna start sort of like moving some of the furniture to the side and seeing like if it's blocking anything off or if it seems like it's like a fort that has been built, if there's like space inside.
Oh, that's cool.
Sure, yeah. With your check, it is shit in a corner. Really,
Okay.
it's just shoved in a corner. There's no rhyme or reason to it, really.
Okay. Cool. Mashka is gonna look at Reggie and say, "Why don't you take the north and I will go south and we meet back here?"
Sounds good to me.
All right. And then
As you
Mashka
do
will
that,
head.
great. You head in both of those directions. Sirios, you haven't gotten to do anything. What do you want to do?
Oh, well, I was kind of following the gents, but if possible, I'd like to check the floor around us as we're going around, just to see if I see the same tracks, specifically Mildred's.
Great. In that main room, you could easily tell that you couldn't see anything. It was all just like spiders were in there, and there's just stuff in there happening. But you can make an investigation check where you are now in these
Alright,
sort of
sure.
pathways.
Let's do that. No, that's okay. 19.
No, oh, wow, my God.
I rolled I roll at advantage because of being a pallet elf, but I rolled a natural 1 and then a 12. So total
nice.
total of 19.
You see footprints. You see some other scuff marks as well. Like there seem to be things down here, perhaps maybe more spiders that have moved through these halls, things that move around here. There's a wind, so dust gets blown away. But you do see remnants of footprints. You see the same ones that Reggie saw before, a whole mass of similarly sized adult footprints, and a few select child's footprints. Although you see more of those, the child's footprints, to the right.
So
down.
they're going to the right, down where
Yes.
Jeshuara and Lord
Lord
Zane are
Zane
going.
are, correct.
All right, then I'm going to go with them. Oh my God,
Great.
things just got metal.
Oh my God, the
Oh, God.
footsteps.
Child footprints.
Gavin, can I actually be doing the same without, biting any meta or anything? I just feel like Reggie would probably be also checking footprints as he was earlier.
Sure. since you are, your role earlier wasn't great, but I'll just give you that there are some adult footprints around here, just in various places. Doesn't seem like nothing that is too revelatory about the area, just that people move through here. Maybe the same person, maybe various people.
That is great. Thank you.
But nothing that is too revealing of the area. Reggie, we're going to move you up here into this space.
Do it.
And you find...
Oh, go Reggie.
Boop!
Oh, a spider!
Oh, it's a Spidey.
It's a little
This one.
spider. It's kind of just like has its, as the nasty way they do it, it has its like front legs raised up at you, like ready to do something if you get closer. But it's just kind of there. You see like two sort of like door paths, but they're just like big metal like indents in the wall. They don't really seem like they lead anywhere, and the spider's just chilling, looking at you.
Just looking at me.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Oh, fuck it. This sounds like fun. I'm going to get on my knees and kind of do a little, and kind of try to get it to like come towards me in a friendly way.
Okay.
Like a.
You love to tame
That's
shit,
an
man.
interesting character development. I didn't know you were playing a fucking psychopath.
I fucking talk to ghosts, bro. Like.
It's a spider, dude. Oh, whatever, man.
Oh,
Crazy.
yeah.
Big ass spider.
Animal handling, man. I will say this spider's smaller than the other one. This is. It's still much larger than a spider should be, but it's not.
Still a medium-sized beast.
Yeah. Yep. Go ahead and make an animal handling
That
check.
is an engorged fucker, dude.
My
and
bard?
I do not like it.
It's a 21, bro.
Bro.
Oh my god.
Do you want me to bard it
Okay.
up?
Yeah. Play a ditty for me. Do it.
All right.
You're
I'm
enticing
gonna
the shit out of this spider.
I'm gonna tune the lute all the way up so the strings are tight to the highest pitch it can be, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna come friend, I will not harm. Come be my friend, we sail. And just with a big just a dee, doo, dee, doo, dee. Yeah, and that's the little ditty.
Beautiful. The spider hears this. It reacts like a spider would, not really knowing what's happening.
Yeah.
But somehow it kind of gets what you're putting down, and it takes its front legs and it lowers them, and it just climbs up the wall and disappears up into the ceiling.
Oh, I get a spider friend? Okay.
I'm sorry, you can't get a fucking mount or whatever you wanted right now.
Okay. We're not grip trooping it right now. It's like ever trying to tame a fucking.
It's still a spider, as good as you
Yeah,
play
it's
this
still
song.
a spiderly behaviors. That is
Succeeded
completely
on one of those
fair.
checks, maybe. You know?
Maybe you get to instantly multi-class in a ranger. That's your new companion.
Yeah.
All right, Reggie's gonna walk in and then check out whatever's in this room.
Great. There isn't really much. Just seems kind of like a little dead end that this spider was chilling in. There's some indents in the walls. Not much to it.
Is
Yeah.
it like just a dead end?
It just seems like maybe once upon a time it was a room of some sort. But right now there's just nothing in it. It's just kind of a dead end.
Okay, word. I will return back. Moshka, you find anything on your end?
I don't know, did I?
You see this? Oh my god. Reveal, please. Beep. And beep. You see this. With your great roll from before, you don't see anything of note, but you do see, or anything different rather. You see more of the strewn about dishes and maybe a few chairs in this room. Maybe like a little end table in the corner, but it doesn't seem particularly occupied.
Gotcha. And there's no other, this isn't an exit down here?
No, it comes to a dead end down there.
Okay. I'll head back into the room with Reggie then. No, nothing down there, I think. Should we join the others?
I think that'd be best. Come on.
Okay. Sirius has joined up with them. The two of you join up as Lord Zane leads you all into this room. In this room, this room is different.
Are those fucking... Sorry.
This room is different.
Fire.
It seems much more lived in, or it seems lived in a way that the rest of these chambers haven't. There is an old bed. There's no bedding on it presently, but it doesn't seem. It seems like maybe a little bit ago it was being used. Next to it, you see a full-length mirror and a little end table. On the other end of the room, you see bookshelves lining the walls, filled with a large assortment of books, some old, some newer. And you might almost say that someone had been living down here.
I'm gonna go straight to the papers and on these desks and shit and start rifling through the personal materials.
Great.
Yeah, but I'm still looking at the kid tracks, and I want to know what direction they're going in.
Okay. You see them all over this room.
Yeah, I know. But is there direction in and out somewhere?
Not you. So you all see there is a door over here, my friend Zane. But Sirius, you don't see the childlike footprints going over there, though you do see a large amount of the adult footprints going in there. Reggie, where are you investigating? Will you throw your token over there?
Is this picture scaled in terms of the desk actually having like papers and personal effects?
So this right here is the bed, if that's what you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about over here.
These are bookshelves, yeah. So these are bookshelves with sort of papers all around them, books within them, and you want to investigate over there?
Yeah, please.
Great.
Gavin, quickly, can I just try and go over here and put my body in this little space and go and whistle and try to keep Lord Zane from finding out that there's a door back there?
Make a deception check.
Yes, sir. Whoa, it's really good. That's a 17 on the dice, so that's a 20.
Holy crap. Okay, dirty 20.
Gavin, can I look for a door in this room?
Yeah, make your investigation check.
Sick.
Advantage or disadvantage?
10.
Yeah,
Let's
we're gonna contest it. So, okay, Lord Zane, you are looking around this room for a door, and you see a bookshelf, and you're like, "Oh, is there a door?" But no door behind.
There could be a door behind the bookshelf. I'm gonna look behind the bookshelf to see if there's a door.
Okay, you do so, and there's no door. You do the same
trying
thing
to
to the
solve a
other one.
mystery here,
You
and
throw
Lord
the
Zane
bed
is
up, and you
just
look
like
under the
doors.
bed. There's no door under the bed. You look over to where Sirius is, but you just see a pallid elf whistling, and you're like, "Huh, okay."
give
So
him a
yeah,
little
no
wave.
doors in here. You look behind the mirror, no wave. Yeah, Sirius, no door. Sirius waves at you. Sorry, man, no doors.
Okay, I will then send out my echo to go look for doors over on this side.
Okay, great. Reggie, you're looking at these bookshelves.
Yes.
You find a lot of like old parchments, some magical in nature, some historical in nature, nothing really pertaining to right now. You see some books. You see a book entitled The Day Silverdale Changed. You see another book entitled Your Cat, Necromancy, and You. And you find another book entitled My First Recipe. And this one, you notice, is written by Mauve Scontart.
Nice. So I'm gonna pull the one by Mauve Scontart, as well as right before I do, I just want to rifle through the one that says the days Silverdale has changed, and just like real quick and just like scoff at myself. I was, oh, this is the way they tell it. That's funny. And then close it, put it back on the shelf, and then grab the one from Mauve and bring it over to Sirius should be probably a good person for that, right? Yeah, I'm gonna bring it over to Sirius and just be like, "Hey, I found something by Mauve, actually. That's here."
Great. This looks like a cookbook.
Yes.
All right. I guess I'll take a gander.
Investigate if you like.
Sure. I'm gonna investigate the cookbook. 15.
Yeah, it's part cookbook, part autobiography. You, Sirius, remember that Mauve is pretty famous in the capital. It's a cookbook and autobiography. Yeah, she wrote it.
Yeah, I'm looking. Did anyone write in it? Has anyone been marking it?
No, seems untouched, unread.
Great. So this looks like a cookbook and has not been read. So,
Nothing
unless you
useful.
really want to learn how to make a great boysenberry pie, probably not useful to the investigation.
That onion pie was pretty good. I kind of like as I step away and grab the cookbook and I'm walking towards the shelf. I'm just like, okay, and 3 onions and and then close it and put it on the shelf.
I realize something was hidden from you all that shouldn't have been hidden. On the bed, you see this.
Yo, okay.
That's what I.
Okay.
That's what I would. Okay.
That's important.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Mashka, go for it.
Mashka.
Yeah, can I take a look?
Yeah, you don't really need to investigate it. This is just a lot of papers. You start looking through them. They're parchments. Some are in different languages. Some are magical scrolls. And some seem to be journal entries.
Ooh. Ooh.
Most of them are older and written in some in other languages. And some have just sort of, decayed. But you do, after looking through a few, you see one that you can read. You can make out what it says. And you can choose whether you reveal what it says to everyone else at the moment. But this says, I'm getting stronger. The magic of this house feels less a stranger to me now than ever before. I can feel its blood, its bones within me. I thought I was losing perspective, but now my vision is clearer than ever. I'm ready for the next step. I'm ready to take what's mine. What's ours, my love? It's taken most of my power to keep them hidden these months, to keep Naga hidden down here. But now comes the next step. The breadcrumbs are working. She's venturing nearer. Soon I'll have her too. Soon I'll have it all.
Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
gonna throw
gonna
this in
just...
everyone's journals.
Yeah,
Or do you reveal
I
this to
show
everyone?
it. No, yeah, I show it to everyone. Definitely.
It's in your journals.
Okay.
Who the fuck is Naga? Or
History
what the
check?
fuck?
Can all of us make a history check?
Yeah, please.
Sure.
What is
Yeah, make a history check.
3.
nice.
Man, this is not a good time to roll up.
Do any of us get like any advantage because of our backstories or anything? Is this?
No, not
Okay.
for this. Judge Juan, was yours
18 to
18?
15.
Wow.
15 for Reggie.
Okay. You all don't really know what this means, but Jajwara, 3, wow. Jajwara and Reggie, you know enough that you know that this really isn't anything of note, and you know this is a name. This is a proper name used sometimes in Silverdell, to name people. It's not a city that you recognize or anything. It's just something one might name someone or something.
Like Naga Smith
Thank you. Yes.
or Naga Jenkins. It's a common name, right? Could be anybody.
It is uncommon, but it is still a
Jones?
name.
Naga
Or
Jones?
Naga Maria Nikolaevna,
Yeah, exactly.
Super
Yeah.
common.
Totally.
It's more
Gavin, I
common
want
than
to
Jones.
stand in the middle of the room here and pull my black crystal. What the fuck's going on? Naga's
We
here.
got the
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Descends from the ceiling.
Lord Zane found the door.
Oh my gosh.
I'm dead.
This playlist is like fucking me up, Gavin.
Yeah, it's going. It's jumping all around. The Echo is not finding any doors, by the way, Zane. Sad day.
Okay, I'm gonna go down here.
But I want to cast Detect Magic in the middle of this room, and this room is small enough that I can get everything from right where I am right now.
Great. You don't get any active senses of magic, but you get whiffs. You get semblances of necromancy, of abjuration, sort of all of the bits of magic that you have, for lack of a better term, tasted earlier. Remnants of them all exist in this room, but there doesn't seem to be any particularly magical object or space in this room. It just has traces of all of these types of magic. And since you can get this whole room, you do notice a much larger, sort of different ping of magic, an assortment coming from behind Sirios, who is just standing in front of a little like opening, maybe? Hard to tell. It's very deceiving.
Are footsteps telling us anything? Either me or Sirios?
Yeah, Sirios got that there are the child's footsteps all around here, and that the adult footprints are going down out and near that door.
I'm not seeing any of this though. Okay.
Well, I mean, Sirios can relay this information to you if you are also trying to.
I
figure
will
this out.
relay it to Mashka and to Joshua. Reggie, you're a little far right now. I don't know where you are in space, so.
Oh
if
shit!
can.
I'm over. That's my bad. for
Okay,
not
I'll
moving my
tell everyone
piece.
but Lord Zane, if I can.
Okay,
I'm
let's
in
go.
my echo right now, so
Yeah.
you guys can if you do that, you could speak up,
Yeah.
and I couldn't hear anything anyway.
I see something behind this door. It looks like the children's footsteps are not here. So maybe this is a holding area or they were using them for something, but they are not here. But the children's footsteps come in and out of this room. But up here, there's only adult footsteps. That I'm thinking I want to go investigate the door real quick.
Well, let's go then.
All right.
What are we waiting for?
You know, that's
Gavin-
a good question.
Yeah.
Gavin, what
Andrew?
kind of magic was behind? Like, you said I got some kind of magical.
Yeah, it's an
sense behind this
assortment.
door.
It's an assortment, but the largest ping is necromancy.
Fun.
This door you're interested in has a particularly dark bent about it.
That is very good to know.
That's my cue.
I want to stealthily try and examine this area for traps, the door for traps, and then if it's locked, unlock it.
Okay, you want to? Okay, so make a stealth and then an investigation.
Sounds
And if
good.
anyone wants to follow behind with that stealth, please do so.
What does my echo find down here?
Sirios.
All the
Sorry,
way in.
where's your echo? That was
All
a dead
the way-
end. Moshko was down there earlier. It's just a dead end, open chamber.
The stealth is a 16.
Okay.
For Sirius. I'll write it
Anyone
down.
else stealth?
I'll write it down in the chat.
Stealth for me is a 23.
Nice.
Nice. Stealthy bard.
18 stealth for me.
10.
Okay. Great. You all are very stealthy. Jejwara is he wore boots with heels today, so it's a little like, oh
Tuck, tuck,
god.
tuck.
Yeah, you could hear them clicking. But you make your way.
My
closer
coat's
to
kind
this
of
door.
loose. It's like all of the little statues and like shit in my coat are like clang, 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 clang.
What's your investigation,
Yeah.
Sirius?
So the investigation for the traps is another 16.
Okay. No traps.
No traps.
In this
Alright.
area or on the door.
All right. And then is
but
it
the-
locked?
The door is locked, but
Yeah.
it's a very simple wooden door, as one might find in a home.
Okay. All right. Well
I
then,
would.
I'm gonna.
Hey, what's everyone? Why are you guys all over there? Did you find something?
This sounds like a job for Lord Zane.
Yeah, I feel like I'm pulling out my thieves' tools, and I have my thieves' tools like in hand, just like looking back.
Reggie.
What sounds like a job for me? Just start walking.
Sirios, I feel like you might have these same things. It might be a bit more.
I'm
a
very
bit
good at
better
what
with
I do.
Yeah.
I'm
All
very
right. Well
good.
then, if you would allow me, why don't I? I'll just have to touch you on the shoulder, and I can cast something that would help and make sure that you succeed on this and can get us in. Is that okay?
Sure. I'll give
All
consent.
right, so I'm gonna cast enhance ability
Mm-hmm.
at a 2nd level, and I'm gonna be giving you what is that? Dexes. I'm gonna be giving Cat's Grace.
All right.
Gavin and
Advantage on
Daniel.
dex checks. Let's go.
Yep.
Great. And what's the little ditty?
The little ditty. For this one, I think keep it simple. For this one, I'm actually gonna do the opposite with my lute and cast it to like, tune it to like as low, so that it's just super loose and it just lets out a.
All right.
I feel
You see
Do you
the-
cast it on your lute or on
No, I touch. I put my hand on Sirius's shoulder, and what you guys, if you guys are looking, would see is just the tips of my fingertips, almost just my nails, start to glow, and you see just a tiny bit of the light pass through my fingertips and course through Sirius's shoulder, and then disappear into Sirius's body.
Ooh, feel pretty nimble. Thanks. Rolling that, unlocking that bitch. 23.
Okay.
Wait, Joshua,
Ooh.
what do you need me for?
Lord Zane, at this point, you see the door that Sirius is currently unlocking. Reggie is also there. Moshka is there. Jejwara is there. They're all in front of this door.
Wait, guys, you didn't tell me there's a door here.
To click.
And the door parts open.
Oh, I'm holding the door so it doesn't open.
Okay. It just slightly hinges open so that you know it's unlocked.
Lord
What are you
Zane,
doing?
I do need you, but not for the battering ram. Can you get
Oh.
an ear on this door and hear if there's anything behind it?
Yeah, sure.
Great. Holding the door closed as he does this.
I'm gonna step out of the way and
I will
Lord Zane
walk
in.
up in my clanking metal armor and put my ear against the door.
He didn't roll a stealth check at all.
Oh man, chunk, dude. Oh, when I get
No
busted
one
with the
told me to be
fireball, it's gonna
quiet.
be dope.
I know.
I did look back and I went,
Hey,
shh.
fight down.
All right, here we
Okay,
go.
I'll quietly walk over. I'm still not that stealthy.
Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yeah, if Sirius shushes me, then I'll at least try to be stealthy.
Okay, roll a stealth check and then a perception check for the listening.
Oh yeah, let's go plate
Help.
armor.
At disadvantage.
Let's go.
Yep.
6 on the stealth check,
Oh man, you loud.
and then perception. You said
Yeah.
16 on the perception.
Lord Zane, you hear one particular sound coming from the other side of this door. It is a low, rumbling, continuing sound. And it sounds organic in nature. And you think maybe it's snoring.
Sirius, I believe your mom is snoring in the other room.
What?
That's a good one. She's also deceased. I'm gonna slowly creak open the door and just peek in and look at what we're looking at.
Great. You all stealthily are coming through this door, and you see.
Let's see.
I'm not.
Oh, what are we seeing? What are we seeing? What is that?
Sirius, you are first. Who's behind
Oh.
Sirius?
I was right
Me.
next to her.
Oh wait, Lord Zane, then me. Yeah.
Lord Zane. Who's next?
Oh
I think
my God.
Moshka.
Okay. Reggie Jejwara.
Oh, Reggie
Yeah.
was in front of me.
Yeah, it was Lord Zane, then Reggie, then Moshka.
Oh my God, what is that, dude?
Dijawar's not coming through just yet.
It's
He's
a
staying at
snack.
the threshold.
It's a snake.
Got
Oh
it.
my god.
All right, you all
it's
enter
guarding.
into this large, open chamber. Lord Zane, the source of this snoring comes from right over here on this sleeping creature. You can see from over where you all are, seems like a very large sleeping snake. This room has dim light throughout it. There's no place that's completely dark. There's some like torches that are lit. Yeah. What do you do?
I will whisper back, big snake, really, really big snake. And then I'm gonna creak open the door and try and come in stealthily.
Me
first.
too.
So you up here, you are on the second floor of this chamber.
We don't see it yet.
The path is up here. You do see it since it's large and it's over here. This is all a big opening. So it's a large chamber with sort of a path one floor up on the outside, but the middle space is all open to it. This down here is a different door.
Oh, what?
Large door.
So I have to
heard
basically like
that.
jump down here. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's about 20 feet down.
Oh.
Where's my
Is
can I
there
have
like
an echo?
stairs or something right here that leads to this door?
No,
there are
it's like
no
we're on the
stairs you
second
can see.
floor. This
Oh,
we'd
I
have to go
get
bottom
it.
and
Okay,
then under.
okay.
Sorry, I get it.
And can I have my perfect?
Yeah, just roll it.
I'm going to start setting my echo around this outside.
Okay, Lord Zane, when you entered the room, the snake
Oh no.
creature went.
Oh.
That's why I'm setting my echo around this outside. He's a quiet boy.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna look over at Reggie. Reggie, and Mashka, do you mind giving me a hand?
What?
I'm gonna pull out
Grab a hand.
I'm gonna pull out a length of rope, give it to them. Tie this to one of the rocks up here, very tightly.
I'll take the rope and I'll do so.
All right.
But we can't see this door, can we?
Do I need to check on that guy?
No, but I can see the dwarven statues,
True.
and I can see the snake. Gavin?
Check on what?
Tying the rope just for like its tightness and ability to like hold.
If Sirius is gonna like rappel down, whoever's holding it will need to make a strength check.
I'm tying it to a rock.
Oh, I see. Yeah, make a sleight of hand check for me on that. See how dexterously you can get it around this rock.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's a 6.
Perfect.
Okay.
Can I see
well,
that
that
he
sounds
has
good.
tied it terribly and try to tie
it's
it better?
so bad that you notice that it's already falling off the rock. So, yeah,
Okay.
you do see
Just
that.
tie it around my
just
ankle.
Screw me over, Gavin. Screw me over. Come on.
Is it a help or is it a separate action? Am I re-rolling or is Mashka rolling?
No, I
It
feel
de-
like
it
if I
depends what
saw
Moshka
that it
wants to
was,
do.
if I saw that it was so badly tied, I would just retie it.
Just roll.
Where'd that go?
Tie it around my ankle.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Just because I want to see. I
love
feel
you
like that
guys.
adds a fun level
Sure,
of
do
dimension
it,
to this.
do it, do
Let's
it.
do it.
Do it.
Sure.
I'll say that's pretty easy enough, Mashka. So you get
Okay.
it around his leg, and Sirios, you don't have no way of knowing how well Lord Zane will hold this. So
No idea.
you can go
Great.
ahead if you
I
like.
will try to
and-
stealthily rappel down this area.
Great, fucking Mission Impossible. And Lord Zane, roll a strength check for me.
Got you, fam.
Do I need to roll any sort of check?
Why don't you do athletics or acrobatics?
Okay, so then for flavor, for acrobatics, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and take the length of rope, and then I will run up over the side, jump onto the dwarven statue, flip off its arm, and then try and like forward roll to like lower my noise back onto the ground.
Hell yeah. Lord Zane, 28.
24.
Wait, just kidding. It was 24.
24.
Sorry,
I thought I-
16.
I added-
16
Snake
for me.
awakens.
I added my 4. We both get 24s.
16 for me. 16 for me.
Okay.
16. I have a 24.
Lord Zane, you are stalwart.
I am rock.
You are rock. You stand still. You are Groot. This does not phase you. Sirios, you make your way down. You rappel. You flip off the dwarven statue, and you land. It's not the most graceful landing, but you make it.
I close my mouth as soon as I grunt, and I look over at the snake.
Which way are the snake's eyes facing?
They are sort of curled down within itself. It's sort of coiled.
Perfect. And I can send my echo down to like just an image, so I'll just put it behind it. That's okay.
Great.
Sure.
Gavin, I'm then gonna Misty step down.
Okay.
Ooh.
You can Misty Step.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Rope is tied, so I'm
gonna-
gonna gesture to my friends to come down.
Great.
Yeshua's gonna come through the door now and kind of stay right around at this ledge, upper ledge area.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Um,
to creep around this way to the left. I'm gonna be sneaky if I can.
Okay.
Naked
Sure.
snake.
Snake eye, snake eye.
30 feet, probably gonna be right there.
You're there. And Lord Zane, are you still standing still there with the rope tied around you?
Yeah, I'm through the perception of my echo.
Okay.
So
what are
I'm
you doing
literally
here?
just a rock.
You're,
why I
are
had
you
them
looking
do
at
it.
the snake with the echo?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a. Are you trying to actively look at the snake, or what are you doing?
I'm just checking to see if it looks like it's waking up at all. Like
Okay.
I'm actively like looking at it, but I'm not like intently studying its scales or anything.
Make an investigation check.
Natural 20.
Holy crap.
Yo.
So that's a 24.
It is sleeping more lightly than it was when you all first entered, but it is still asleep. It does not seem to be conscious yet. And with that great roll, you also notice that this sleeping snake has something around its, not neck, but body. Something wrapped around. There's something, it's almost like maybe what you would think of it as a necklace tied around it, but with like big chain. And it comes to a middle part where there is like a big piece of metal with something engraved on it, but that is tucked within its coils. So
I
you
will
can't see
very
what it is.
quietly like describe it to Joshua, who's right next to me. The best to my ability, and see if it rings any bells for him.
Hey Gavin,
Great.
does it ring any bells?
It doesn't sound like an artifact that you know of. It sounds like, a necklace, perhaps a collar.
Spooky.
I'm gonna walk up to Sirios and oh wait, I actually too, real quick, just to get on the same page of things. Now that we're down here, just want to do a perception check, taking in the statues, the snake, the whole nine as well.
Sure,
Not
go
to be
ahead.
too redundant, but in case down here gives us anything else.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, whoops! I
Oh
hit
my
twice.
Whoa.
So that's 4. So it's a 9.
Yeah, you see big dwarven statues. You see this snake, and you see sort of like a lot of rubble and some like bones, stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeshuara is going to reach into his cloak and pull out this kind of... Lord Zane, are you looking through your echo right now, or are you still
I
talking to
can't see
Yeshuara?
anything. I mean, I'm
You can't see
talking,
anything?
but I'm looking, and I can't see or hear anything. But I'm talking through my body. So like, you can hear me, but I can't hear you or see you.
Hmm.
Unless I can
Can
see
you-
you from my echo's position. I don't know.
If you can see me, I'm kind of like tapping on your shoulder.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you'd be able to
I think
see
I
it
can
with-
feel you. Yeah, then I can like
You
look.
can feel
switch.
that I'm tapping on your shoulder.
Yeah, then I'll switch and look at you. Yes.
Jeshuara is... You look at Jeshuara and he's holding in his hand this like orb. It's like black, but more than black. It's like... Have you ever seen the picture of the Vanta Black covered basketball?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like, but it's very obviously like a three-dimensional solid object. It's about the size of a baseball in his hand, and it makes you feel really uneasy. Like there's a slight tugging at the back of your head. Dijuara gestures toward the snake with this orb and says, "Shall we destroy it?"
I think we should just wait till see what our allies do, and if it wakes up, maybe do it. But I don't know what their plan is right now.
How
This
loudly
time-
would I have heard him say, "Shall we destroy it"? I don't know where.
Yeah, can we hear this from 20 feet up?
I
'Cause they're
assume
right
I
above
I-
don't. I assume I don't.
Yeah.
Dijuara
We're
is
trying to be
speaking in, like,
really
a
quiet.
They're trying to
normal-
be quiet. They're whispering.
I'm on the upper
Yeah,
level.
kind of like
but-
whispering just to
We also have
Zane.
sleeping
We're just
snakes,
Okay.
talking
Oh,
to each
yeah.
other. So
If
Okay.
they
If
are
you're-
loud
Okay.
enough, if they're loud enough that you would be able to hear, then that would be a problem. So
Okay.
if you're,
You're wrong.
you don't hear it.
Okay.
If you're 30 feet away, you probably can't hear it.
Okay.
At this time, I want to whisper to Sirius. I see we have two options. Three, actually. One, we try to look for a way past it while it's asleep. Two, we kill it before it can wake up. Or three, I can talk to snakes.
You can
Yes.
talk to snakes.
I can talk to snakes.
The fuck?
All right. We're done. Gavin, is there an entranceway on the opposite side of the snake, or can we not see that?
There is not.
There is not.
There
so
is sort of like a, yeah, it's a dead end.
dead end. Got it. All right. Just give me a second with this door. I don't even know if we have to work with this snake. I don't think we weren't hired to kill snake. We were hired to find a child.
All right, try to work on the door.
All right. I'm gonna try and work on the door behind me. Silently.
Okay, what are you doing?
Silently trying to see if it's unlocked and or trapped, and if I can, open it quietly. It's pretty big though.
Okay. Why don't you? Are you trying to unlock it or just see what you can do with it?
Just to save time, I was doing the step by step. Like, I was gonna check it out and then like unlock it if it's unlocked, or unlock it if it's locked, and you know.
Great. Yeah, it seems just like a big old door. So go ahead and make a sleight of hand check or thieves' tools or whatever.
All right, here we go. Still have Cat's
Can I be-
Grace. All right.
Can I be helping? Oh no, never mind. You're
Still
still
have
on
Cat's Grace. That's 24.
24. You enter your tools into this large lock on this large wooden and steel door, and you're moving your way through them, and the pieces are moving through, and you start to feel things clicking, and you finally hear a loud click, and the door creaks a little bit. And the
Is
second
there a door down?
that it
Careful, careful.
the second that it gives in any direction, you hear an alarm goes off
fuck.
from the door.
I run towards the snake, Gavin. I run towards the snake.
Okay.
I'm going to cast a spell as well. So I've kind
you
of been
ru-
ready for this.
Lots of things are gonna happen. I think we should just like see the order of
Maybe
things.
just roll initiative.
Yeah.
Maybe we can we
Yeah.
can pick like some spherical instrument that we could roll and see whoever gets the highest number choose the order of operations.
As the alarm goes off, you see the snake start to awaken.
Fuck.
And as the snake awakens, you see the rocks, Mashka, the rocks near you start to move. And hands come out of the walls, bony hands, skeletal hands, pushing their way through the rock. Reggie, you see some coming from the other side as well, up above. And descending down from the ceiling, more spiders.
Shit.
No.
I reach out and I touch the snake. Casting tongues.
Did you get all the way over there?
How'd you
I
get all
don't
the way
think
over
you
there?
get
We
over
haven't
there,
even
dude.
done
No.
anything.
We're in
First
combat,
turn,
bro.
my friend. Roll
Okay,
initiative. Roll
All right, here we go.
initiative.
Oh, I have,
Alright,
I have
don't
advantage on.
cast tongues.
Yeah. Advantage on. Wait, I have advantage on dex checks? Does that include?
Nice.
That includes initiative, right?
Initiative's a dex
Um,
check.
It's a dex check, right?
It is,
Pretty sure.
yeah.
It's, No, it's literally a dex. It's just a straight dex roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pog
All right.
Fuck.
Fuck me.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting out of this without fighting or
No.
running.
Yeah, no.
Yeesh.
That changes
Jeshuara is going to raise his voice a little bit and say, "Do not approach the snake."
Got it.
You won't have to
Alright,
ask
Oh,
me
that won't be a
twice.
problem.
Let me throw you all in there.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Ooh, Spider is dexterous today.
Damn.
He says,
But Moshka is not.
no,
Moshka, oh, Moshka,
she is
no.
asleep. It was so quiet. She just sat down and was like, maybe I'll take a nap.
You know, the one time we don't check the drawer for traps, huh?
Oh my god, you're right.
I know we've been so
Yeah, so good about
Meticulous.
it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, you know what? Maybe to speed it up, I'll just kind of go faster. Fuck me, I guess. Crap. Oh, this is a.
Something tells me that we wouldn't have been able to disarm it anyway.
We might have been able to.
Oh, that attitude.
Oof.
Okay.
I'm waiting for these statues to come to life, man.
Oh, dude, if the statues come to life, we're running. I'm running.
We're fucked.
I'm gone. I'm gone yesterday. Yeesh. This is a big one. Oh god.
Oh God.
Alright.
Spiders and snake.
Spider and snake.
Wait, what? Ba-da-da-da-da.
Okay, you doing alright?
Yeah. Just getting all the initiative.
Lord Zane, can you attack through your spectral, just out of curiosity?
Can I what?
Attack through your spectral?
Yeah.
Okay, word.
Oh my.
All right. I think I was just.
I realized it
missing
makes it really
visual.
nice for rogues having an Echo Knight. Because like I'm always
yeah.
engaged with one person
Yes.
at least.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Like I
really- it's
didn't realize that until I
really
started.
nice.
I was like, wait a minute, I'm like always engaged with people because
Correct.
I'm based
Super
around
Cool.
Sentinel and everything.
Yeah. I'm just double check.
All right. Got all the pieces. Okay. First up, Sirios.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to ask you for the rule. Do you allow it that like the Echo Knight is an ally for me so that I can get sneak attack or no?
Yeah, because it is perceivable by the enemies. So yeah.
Okay.
I'll say yes.
Lovely. Great. Then what's my
Lovely.
range? 30 feet. Okay. So I do need to get a little closer.
And there's a rope going from me to the bottom, correct?
Yes, there is. That we.
Yes.
Yeah. From your ankle to the bottom. Yeah. 2, 3.
You wouldn't be able to use it.
Huh? I'm gonna go there, and then, yeah, it's within 25 feet. Okay. I'm going to crossbow bolt shot at the Naga. I assume this thing is. I'm gonna make 2 attacks. Action bonus action.
All right. Roll those attacks.
Okay. So the first one to hit is a natural 20.
Nice!
Sneak attack. The second one might not hit. The second one is a 13.
That does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay, great. So natural 20. I'm gonna sneak attack with this, so I get double dice. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Ooh! Yo, 2 6s and 2 5s. Okay.
Okay.
That's 12, 10. Okay, so that's 22.
A lot of damage.
22, 23. Doubled is 46. Plus 4 is 50. 50 points of damage.
With a single crossbow bolt.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Yeah, you shoot this crossbow bolt. The second one misses, but the first one pierces it straight in the gut, where the gut of this thing would be. And this time it lodges within, and the Naga, the snake, screams out and sort of rears back. And yeah, that hurt, my friend.
And then with the remaining 15 feet of my movement, I moved 20 feet actually. Wait, no, 5, 10, 15. No, I moved 15. Yeah. Then I'm gonna come 5, 10, 15, and just try and stay by the door in this dwarf. I'm gonna be right there.
Okay, sounds good.
Gavin,
That's
are the
your
rest of
turn?
us in initiative? In their tracker?
Oh yeah, I
Uh,
don't see us in the tracker.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Huh.
I only see the monsters.
I also only see monster.
Oh, do I have to add you all again each time? Maybe that's it.
Interesting.
Word.
If you
'Cause I just took it
if you
from before,
clear
yeah.
the turn order, then yes, but you don't have to clear the turn order after every combat. You can just.
Here, I might
press
just
that.
have to. Okay, gotcha. One sec.
All good. All good.
You didn't see yourself as well, serious? All right.
Sounds good. That's gonna be the end of my turn, by the way.
Okay. Can everyone call out their initiative for me again one more time?
19.
24. For Sirius.
Eight.
Alright.
7 for Reggie.
Mhm.
Ask
You
for him
really
by
shit
name.
the
So
bed,
you...
Reggie.
Yeah. Oh, I see it now. Okay, Reggie, you're 7. Do you all see yourself populating now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Moshka 8. Sirius 24, which is insane.
I hope we get to know what's still alive.
And last but certainly not least, Jejuara. What was yours?
5.
5.
Damn.
Pug. Alright. Sirius, your turn is up. The giant spiders did not roll a 29, Gavin. 21. Alright. These spiders are up. This one on the right sees you right next to it, Reggie, and it walks 10 feet up to you, and it is going to, just as you remember not too long ago, take a big old chunk out of you with its mandibles. And that is an 8 to
Oh.
hit.
That does not hit.
All right, so the spider comes at you and just
Bad as legs away with
misses.
my loot.
Yeah, and it is big, so it's moving a little clumsily. That spider misses. This one over here is going to see you, Sirius, right behind it, and it's going to shoot its web at you.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Dexterity saving throw?
I
Or is
don't
it to hit?
think so. I think it's to hit. One
Okay,
second. It's to hit.
Okay, great.
So that is a
Man.
20 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right. You are restrained by
Right.
this webbing. You do not take any damage from it. You are restrained, and you can make a check on your turn. This webbing can also be, messed with.
Sure.
Great. That is the end of the spider's turn. Next up, Lord Zane.
Okay, cool. I'm going to move. A few options here. Thinking of my options. Thinking.
Thinking.
Thinking again. I will go ahead and move my body.
My butty?
5, 10, 15, 25, 30. So I'm right next to this guy. And I'm going to make 2 attacks from my Echoes location on the big snack.
On the big snack.
A
All right.
large snack.
Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
What about a 19?
That does.
Let's go.
So 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right. This thing is looking bloodied.
Ooh.
The snack.
Let's
Mainly
go.
owing to the 50 points of damage from our little pallid elf friend.
Come on.
But like
come
it was
on,
also a
Sirius.
little bit because of me, right?
But yes, yeah, for sure, definitely.
In every sense of the word, it was a little bit because of you.
Hey, I do other things besides damage. That'll be my turn. I'm happy
Okay.
here.
Lord Zane, that is your turn. Next up is this large snake, or as you can see, Basilisk's turn.
I'm gonna tell you. Go. I'll tell you in just a sec.
Okay. This basilisk now, it started its turn sort of coiling up and getting up to its position, and as it was doing so, it got hit by these 2 attacks. Now on its turn, it is using its movement to move up 5, 10,
No, it
And it is-
doesn't. I make an opportunity attack.
Even from your echo.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. Go ahead.
Badass.
It is the badass. That is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
It takes another 9 bludgeoning, and its
Nice.
speed is reduced to 0.
Oh, Sentinel baby!
Oh.
So it's back here, can't move. Well done.
Let's go.
I do other things besides damage.
Saved Reggie in my life.
In that case, since it can't move, it is going to turn around and bite at the echo.
I'm going to use cutting words as a reaction.
Okay, what does that do?
What you're on your attack roll, whatever I roll on this D8, you subtract it from your hit die.
From
your
the
attack.
damage?
Yeah, from the attack roll, the
From the
ability to
hit.
attack.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
great.
that's a cool one.
What do you
So-
say though?
Just in the middle of all this.
What's the AC on your echo?
17.
Oh my god, yeah, so it misses.
It only has 1 HP, but it does have a 17 AC.
Great,
Damn.
nice. The basilisk misses, and it is pissed off now, and it is going to end its turn by turning around and looking at you all in the rest of the room. And that is going to be the end of its turn. Next up are the 2 whites in this room.
Oh, the white people.
The fucking whites are up, man. Jesus. This one on the left is going to. This one on the left. What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do when it comes for you? This one on the left is going to move up to you, Mashka.
Okay.
Right in front of you, and it's going to do a multi-attack. First attack, it's going to attack you with a one-handed longsword attack. That's a 12 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, and with its second attack, it is going to. Let me see if it can do this. Oh hell yeah!
The music's scary.
Dude, I love this.
It is going to use the ability Life Drain. That is a 19 to hit, Mashka.
That does hit.
Okay. Roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay. 13.
You just save this
Oh!
Constitution save. So you take 7. The target. Yeah, you're fine. You just take 7 points of necrotic damage, and nothing else happens to you.
All right.
That is that white. This one on the right is going to.
Right white.
The right white is going to come up towards you, Lord Zane. It's going to just move 20 feet closer to you, and it's going to hit you with 2 longbow attacks.
It's gonna try to hit me too long.
Try to hit you. First one's a 20 to hit,
Meets
my
it,
friend.
beats it.
Wait, isn't
Yeah.
it right next to him?
No, the other one.
No, it's this guy.
the
right
the
here.
white one.
Oh,
one.
this
Your
one.
AC
Oh, I
is
haven't even
20.
seen that guy.
My AC's 20, yeah.
Holy
How-
crap! Most OP character. Meets it.
Yeah,
beats
how
it,
are you so
you-
powerful?
Fighters,
I'm an
baby.
Echo Knight. I'm a fighter. I have no magic.
But you have this like echo guy. Okay.
I do have the Echo guy. He's very.
Great. And then so wait, so meets it, beats it. So if the AC, do you save? Does it not hit on that?
No, you hit me.
Okay, great.
Like,
And the
my
second
AC is 20, but so you meet my AC, which means that you beat my AC.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so the second attack misses, but the first is going to be 3 piercing damage on you.
Ow! No, I'm just kidding. Guys, I'm bloody.
You're playing
next,
football, you know? You're playing football. Here you're on the ground holding your knee.
I'm prone now.
Prone.
Next up is a skeleton right behind you, Mashka. It comes up to you, and it's going to hit you with a short sword attack. It sort of swings back its bony arm and slices at you. It's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Ouch! It hits.
and it's 5 piercing damage as it slices across your jacket and cinches your skin a little bit. That's that Skello, and this next one is next to you, Zane, and it is going to make a short sword attack against you, rearing back its bony arm. Ooh, and it's just, you are dexterously dodging. That's a 7 to hit.
No, it hits my armor. I'm not that dexterous.
Oh yeah, true. It just goes clink and bounces off, and that is the end of the skeleton's turn. Mashka, you are up.
All right.
And
I'm
Mashka,
going to-
at the beginning of your turn,
Oh, shit.
this snake, wait. Hold on one second. Let me check some. Nope, you're good. Never mind. Continue.
Phew. Okay, love to hear that.
The snake.
I am going to attack the white that's in front of me first.
Okay.
So I will, and I forgot this last time, but I get 2 attacks per turn, or I can attack twice instead of once when I take the attack action. So I'm gonna roll
Great.
for both of those now.
Sounds good.
The first one is a 14. The second one is an 18 plus 7, 25.
Whoa. Okay.
Nice.
The 14. They both hit.
Okay, great. So then we'll roll 4, 10, 18 damage.
Okay. Nice.
And then I will spend another key point and I'll do my flurry of blows on this guy.
Nice.
So I'm gonna make 2 more unarmed attacks.
Nice.
12, so 19 and 18.
So
to hit.
14 and 19. Oh, sorry. Oh, those are the attacks. Both hit.
Okay, yes. So then we'll go 1, 5, plus 8, 12 more damage.
And this is all bludgeoning, right?
Yes.
All right, so 26 points of bludgeoning damage as you 4 attacks hit
bam,
this
bam,
this
bam,
white.
bam.
You smack it all across its body, and you do a lot of bludgeoning damage. But it almost feels like this skeletal, fleshy being is a little bit impervious to some of that damage.
Okay. Well, that's interesting that you said that because since I hit it with my flurry of blows, I have analyzed him. So I get to know damage vulnerabilities, damage resistances, damage immunities, and condition immunities.
You learn that this white is resistant to necrotic, bludgeoning, piercing, and non-magical slashing. It is immune to poison, poison damage, and immune to the poison condition and the exhaustion condition.
Okay, did everybody hear that? Because I say that to everybody, but I'm not
Okay,
gonna.
great.
The most important thing
This
is
referring
resistant
which
to
creature?
the whites, which
Got
they
it.
seem They are. It is this guy and this
skeletons.
guy. Yeah, the
Also,
non-skeleton
White
ones.
ones.
Yeah.
I don't know if this matters, but my unarmed strikes count as magical when it comes to resistances
Yeah.
because
That
they're
really
empowered
matters.
by key.
It does matter.
All of them, and those were all unarmed strikes, right?
Yes.
So I take that back. You hit it, and somehow your impact is just it shocks the white, and it is much more damaging than one might think.
Come on, Key.
And look at you. Yeah, you fucked up that white pretty well. It sort of reels back and is looking at you with vacant eyes as you did some decent damage to it.
All right, sick. Then hang on one second. Let me just make sure that this is what I think it is. Then I'm going to run. I'm going to try to dash past it so that I'm around on the other side of him.
Okay, you are dashing.
No, I'm just like moving, but he'll get an opportunity attack, right?
Yes, you will.
Go for it.
Can you do multi-attack on opportunity, y'all?
No, it's just one attack.
No. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's gonna swing out with its long sword at you, 2-handed attack.
Ooh,
Uh,
that
14. Yeah.
It misses, and because it's analyzed and it just missed me with an attack, I can immediately use my reaction to make an unarmed melee attack against
Oh
it.
my god. Big
So I'm
brain.
going
I love it.
again.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a 19 plus 7.
Oh my god. Yeah, that
26.
hits. Roll damage.
Smart.
All right, that's
You are monking the shit out of this monk.
Seriously.
Thank you. That's 7 bludgeoning technically, but it's magical.
Great. Yeah, this thing is looking not quite rough, but bloodied or bonied, I guess one might say.
Bonied.
A little bit of blood is like
Little bone.
dripping down from the wound that the wight made against her on his first turn, and Mashka like reaches up and wipes it with the back of her hand and smiles at him and gives a little gesture like, come on.
Hell yeah. Wait, you were in the middle of the two of them, right?
I was, yeah.
Okay, that skeleton's also making a opportunity attack. 22.
Does he get that if I'm not moving past him, if I was already standing next to him?
Yeah, because you were within 5 feet of him, so you're leaving that
Okay.
space voluntarily. So it's 22.
Well,
to hit.
that does hit.
Okay, so it's just 6 piercing.
Okay. You go.
Yeah, you trigger an
Alright.
opportunity attack when you leave someone's reach. So if you like dodged around
Got
him,
it.
but stayed within his reach, then he wouldn't have gotten one.
Okay,
But if
got
you
it.
used the disengage action, then you could have disengaged. If you had
That's
the
fine.
ability to do
I
it.
mostly wanted the one guy to miss me so that I could hit him again.
Fuck yeah. That was the right one too. All right, Mashka, that is your turn. Well
Yeah.
done. Next up, Reggie. Reggie, at the top of your turn, the basilisk is staring directly at you. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, bro.
I'm gonna use cutting words again on whatever on whatever is about to happen, and I'm gonna roll my Constitution saving throw.
That's
Okay.
only on attacks, though, right?
Yeah, cutting
Nat
words.
20.
Oh!
Ooh.
Wait, the cutting
Uh,
words can't be used right now because it's on ability checks too.
You wouldn't want to cutting words your own ability check though.
No. Because I can say it before, like
Oh, if it was
as
going
the
to
other
attack
thing is
you.
as the creature is making an action. If he's making a ability check or an attack roll on something before I know
Great.
the result,
Yeah.
then again,
Nice.
if it
But
doesn't
he's not.
require that,
It's just your save,
Yeah.
so you should save
The
it to yourself.
basilisk is...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
the basilisk
okay,
is doing neither of
making you
those.
save.
It's just a save.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I'll wait
The
for it.
basilisk stares deep at you, Reggie, as if trying to make something happen. But you are the most grounded and resolute you've ever been in your damn life. You remember your life as a rebel soldier, just your life flashes before your eyes, and you're like, fuck no, Snake, and you're fine. Continue.
This basilisk is not having a good day.
all right.
No.
So you're Daniel. Sirius is currently grappled by the web, right?
Restrained, yeah. You see her pinned up
Restrained?
against the wall with like the currently fighting against the webbing.
Sirius, I can't get over there right now to unchain you, but what I can do is this, and I'm just gonna strum my lute, and you're gonna receive bardic
Oh,
inspiration.
let's go.
Yep. Help yourself
love
out when you
bards.
can. And then
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna fling my loot back around my back, paying no mind to the spider that's next to me. Lift up my hand, and you guys are gonna see sparks and a flame start to come from the tip of my finger, and I'm gonna cast fireball at the basilisk.
Oh, shit.
At a third
Okay.
level, my guy.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
my
For
God.
flavor, please, what are you... Well, okay, let's first see this out, actually. Let's do the rolls. That's a save, right? Deck save?
What's the where are you centering
It is a dex save, yeah.
where are you
It's gonna
centering
be. I mean, it's a 20-foot radius, so that
Yeah.
just the box that the basilisk takes up, it is going to envelop it if it succeeds, and not affect anything outside of it.
Okay.
This is gonna hit my echo.
Yeah, it might
No, it won't, because it's 20 feet, right? And it's taking up a
20-foot
20
radius circle.
His radius, his
Okay, well then I will etch it forward just a little bit. Let's see.
I think
let's
if you
see.
aim it,
Zach,
Yeah.
this is a 20-foot radius.
Oh, okay. Word.
yeah. So you
So
can move
you're
that.
either
Somehow.
blowing yourself up or blowing up the echo.
or you can
Yeah.
move it against the
Yeah, move it
wall.
against the wall.
Yeah, let
and
me
you
move it
could
against
hit
the wall.
like this spider and this basilisk, but you might hit, or you can move it against this wall. Yeah, do this wall.
Yeah,
then
I'm gonna do that.
If you do it here, wait, hold on. There's a way to do this.
Yes, there it is. Thank you, Kyle.
No, that's not it.
No?
No.
Oh, no.
Hold on. No. Hold on.
It's
Hold on.
almost like Fireball is like actually kind of
on.
a hard spell to control.
No,
and, like,
hold on. Hold on.
You mean?
Seems like we're
Wait,
all kind
no,
of
I found it.
metagaming
I found
right
it.
now.
My
It's right here.
screen right
It's
now.
right here.
This is metagame is all hell.
Look.
You're not
Look,
wrong. You're not
I did
wrong.
it. I found it. Guys. It's right
oh
here.
my
Okay.
god.
Okay,
Great.
so I'm gonna cast it.
From now
I did
on,
it. I did it.
from now
Don't
on,
worry.
if your name is not on the turn order and you're not casting Fireball, keep your damn mouth shut.
Hey, my name is on the turn order. I'll have you know.
Casting
not-
Fire
It's
Eye
just
spell
not right
here
now.
would be
Oh,
metagaming.
Gavin, welcome to my job.
So,
Okay.
This is gonna hit this spider and this basilisk. And I'm gonna look over the other spider and just smirk, but then put all my attention on the basilisk. Cast it right here, my guy. And what you're gonna see is my loot is actually strung away. This is something I picked up outside of my bard self. And it just, you're gonna see the tip of my finger and then a small flame just ignite from the corner of it. And it's all of a sudden going to streak, and once it hits this point right here, it is going to explode and envelop everything around it in a fiery, just mass.
I love it. The spider gets a 14, and the basilisk gets a 17.
My dex is a 14 attack save.
It's your DC. Yeah, your DC for your bard. Or your cat. Is this what you said? This is not a bardic thing. So what's your spellcasting ability with this?
My
it
spellcasting
charisma?
modifier is 3, and the attack save dex on the spell is 14.
14. So they both save. The giant spider
Wait,
rolls
is
a
it a-
14.
Yeah,
go ahead.
the dex save is 14 on the spell. No modifier affects it, right? Nothing increases it or anything?
No, it's just your DC, your spell save DC, and that's 14.
What's the source of this?
Yeah, so it's,
Fireball,
eight,
if
it's
it's
always
not from
8
your
plus
bard.
proficiency plus your modifier, but
Because this is with your charisma, right?
11 plus your
is this a
charisma
bard spell?
I'm
modifier.
pretty sure
It's a
from
bard
it's
spell.
magical secrets, right? Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still.
So it's 11 plus your charisma modifier.
I'm up on D&D
What is
Beyond, and the DC
So it's 14.
on it just says, straight on the spell, Dex 14.
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, so they
I
both
think it already
save.
takes in mind everything.
The giant spider has a 14 and it saves, and the basilisk had a 17 and it saves. But they probably take half damage, right? So roll damage.
Yeah, absolutely. A target takes failed and half as much damage as successful. Yep. Okay. Cool.
Pew pew pew. Pew pew big explosion. Pew pew.
So if I'm not adding anything to it, and it's just 8, yeah, because I don't think it adds on the. Yeah, no, it's straight. Okay, cool. So half of 27.
Okay, so that'll be, I've been rounding out damage, so that's 14. Well done.
Nice.
Yeah, you throw this fiery blast in the corner there. Oh, I just saw lightning outside. Throw this fiery blast in that corner there, and the spider and the basilisk both sort of see it coming and try to weave out of the way, and they do so, but the fire is intense. And they both take 14 points of damage, and Zane, your echo. Oh no, the echo's fine, right?
Echoes.
Yeah, it wasn't in range.
Yeah, the echo's fine. The echo's like, whoa, it's really hot. And that's it. Beautiful. Anything else, Reggie?
The Echo's gonna take his shirt off? No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god. Reggie's at the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's it. That's action,
right.
bonus, and reaction. Let's go.
Sweet, dude. Cheshwara. So take off all your clothes. Cheshwara.
As the rest of this like chaos has been going on with like crossbow bolts flying and like the Mashka like shouting as she's punching into these like undead enemies, Jeshuara has been holding up this like Vanta black orb in front of him and just like kind of softly chanting and whispering to it. And then he touched the top of it and it kind of, it's like he touched a pool, right? There's ripples going across it. And he swirls his finger in the top of it as he continues chanting. And then he flings his finger toward that big snake. And right in this area, there appears a blackness that is so deep that no light can illuminate it. As it like kind of swells from the point that's kind of just in front of the snake, the snake is completely obscured, and Reggie can hear this because he's very close to it now. He can the like soft slurping and strange whispers coming from within the sphere.
What the fuck is that? Just Wall, what'd you do?
Like I said, don't approach the snake.
Oh, okay, I hear that. Let's go.
Does it do damage?
Not right now.
Sick. I still got my echo in there.
Podcast.
PogChamp.
Sweet, interesting. Anything else?
No. Nothing happens right now, but if something does, I will tell you.
Great, yeah, please let us know. All right, Sirius, you are up. You are restrained by this webbing and sort of pushed up against the wall. You can make a strength
Yeah, I have to
check,
make a strength
I
check.
believe.
Yeah, but doing so, I'm gonna feel super inspired from my boy Reggie. Pull out a dagger from my side and try and rake up to break the webbing. Was a strength check. So, what's your dice, by the way, Reggie, for inspiration?
D8.
D8. Okay. All right. Okay. Not terrible. That's a 15.
Yeah. All right.
yeah.
You're taking out this dagger, and with the dagger, you cut a little bit, and then you just muscle your way out and burst through the webbing. And I don't think you're prone. Yeah, you're ready to go.
Great. As the webbing like rips off from me, like being pinned against the wall, I'm gonna shake off like some of the strands and just kind of brush it off. I hate spiders so much. And then I'm going to, because that's my action, I have my bonus action and movement remaining. I'm gonna use my full movement and action I'm gonna try and basically gymnast loop off of the hammer, flip up onto the hammer and run onto this side and perch up here on the dwarf. If I need to make a acrobatics check, let me know.
Yeah, roll an acrobatics for me.
You got it. You got it. That's a 16?
Yeah. You sprint over, and you sort of, maybe even with your dagger, you're finding the holes in the armor, and you make your way up and flip on top of this dwarven hammer on the statue.
Awesome. Then crossbow out, ready for next turn. End of my turn.
Sweet. All right. Next up is the giant spiders. This one on the right is going to make another bite attack at you, Reggie.
Do it.
That's a 10 to hit.
That does not hit.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go, baby.
It's just can't. This spider's having a rough time. It just can't get you. This one on the left is going to roll a d6 to see if it can use its webbing again. Oop, nope. R d6. And it cannot. So this one is going to move over to you, Reggie, and it's going to bite you as well.
No, fuck.
Oh, shit. That's a 24
Yeah,
to
that
hit.
hits.
Okay, and that's going to be, as it pierces into you, it's going to be 7 piercing damage, and make a constitution saving throw for me.
Nice.
13.
12, yeah, you succeed, great. You take 7 piercing and 3 poison damage for a total of 10 damage from this spider's bite.
Reggie's looking really, really, really rough.
Okay. All right, that's the end of
7
the
and
spider's
3,
turn.
right? So 10 damage?
Why are these not the same? Sorry?
Yeah, 10 damage.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Why the white? Why is that there? Did the turn order get moved? Oh, the white had a different number. Okay, great. Lord Zane.
The spiders are at 29 again, Gavin.
I know, weird, right? But it fit. Oh wait, no, it's 21. Stay there. All right, great. Lord Zane, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to recall my echo and make a new one right there at the bottom of the
Lord
like on the
Zane.
ground level. Yeah.
Is the start of your turn the same as the start of the Echo's turn, basically?
Let me actually see. I don't know if it technically goes right after me or I just say yeah, it's the start of its turn. Just 'cause I don't know. Does something happen to
Okay,
it?
then. At the start of the Echo's turn, because it starts its turn within the void, it takes 2d6 cold damage.
Okay, that's fine. I'm making a new one anyway, so it'll disintegrate and I'll make a new one right here as my bonus action.
Great.
And then it's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So going into it, does that make anything happen?
Going into it, no, but it is difficult terrain.
Oh, that does change things then. Can I move across the statue if I go like here? Well, it's an image, right? So I should be able to just kind of like
I
slide
think you
through.
can. I think
So I'll
you
go
can.
5, 10, 15, 20. Do you let me share a space with you, Reggie?
Yeah.
25. So I'll be right here. That's my bonus action. And you hear Lord Zane from up here, but my Echo's mouth is moving. Get the fuck out of here! And then I'm going to use my action to attempt to grapple this guy.
Okay. Is that a what type of?
Did not
is
roll
that a
very well.
contested?
Contested strength.
Or is
Yeah,
it
it's a
just strength?
contested strength. I didn't roll very well. I rolled a 5, so it's a 15.
Okay. This thing's rolling a 12. All right, yeah.
Sick.
You contest and you grapple this skeleton. You wrap your arms around it, and it can't use its weapons, and it's grappled in place as you're holding onto it.
Okay, how far is this drop?
It's 20 feet.
Nice.
20 feet. I see Sirius, are you like perched up top
I am
on that
perched
thing?
on top of that statue up top.
Sick. Then I'll just yeet it off the cliff
Sweet.
as a shove
Okay.
action. So contested athletics again.
I'm guessing it gets disadvantage because it's grappled, right?
I don't know if it has disadvantage. I don't
Uh,
think so.
I don't think so. I think it's
Yeah, I think you're fine. That is a 18.
2.
Sick. So
yeah,
I'm
you
eating it. I don't know how far I can. Well, I'm just pushing it 5 feet technically off this, so I don't know if it goes right here or where.
Yeah, no,
but
the ledge is right there, and as it sort of like tumbles and starts to hit all these rocks as it's falling its way down, yeah, with that strength check, it can't really recover itself, and it lands right next to you, Sirius. Fall damage. I'm not
D6
sure how
per 10
fall
feet.
damage-
so it'd be
D6 per 10
2d6.
feet.
The
It's-
2d6.
Let's see.
Bludgeoning damage, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is-
This thing is near death as it comes to the ground. It loses an arm even as
Sick.
an arm just like split off of it. It is right near death.
And
as
then
it's
I would
sort
like
of
to move.
prone and scrambling near you, Sirius.
Gotcha. By the way, Gavin,
And
just
that's
so
my
you know,
turn.
it's bludgeoning damage, which I don't know if that relates to skeletons at all, but
Thank you.
I think I remember there was something.
Oh yes, they are. Okay. The skeleton falls down, and instead of just an arm falling off, every piece falls in different directions, and this skeleton is dead.
Yay.
Bye.
Nice job, dude. Great job.
Bye. Thanks, Daniel.
Then I move there with my movement.
To the white. All right.
Lots of things that I do. movement-wise. That's my turn.
Okay. Great. Up next is the basilisk. This basilisk.
Can't look at us,
Having-
bitch.
Hold on,
Does it
having
have to
the
be a girl?
Hold on.
misfortune to start its turn there,
Oh,
it is going
no.
to take 2d6 cold damage. I'll roll that right now.
Okay. Is there
That's
a DC? for it?
7 cold damage.
Okay. There's no DC. Just damages. Just
It
damage.
just takes the damage, yeah.
It's in the space.
And It is, because it is fully within, it is fully blinded. No light, like I said before, no light can illuminate this thing. And within the void is, the terrain is difficult.
How do you want to do this?
Nice.
The void is cold, because it's basically a tear in reality. Like, it's the void of space within. You can see like distant shimmering stars inside, and kind of darker than the stars, but lighter than the infinite void. You can see like these tentacles moving around and stroking and pulling at the snake. Oh, you can't see any of this, but the snake can. You can see this tentacles moving around on the outside, but you can't see what's happening within.
Great. Yeah. This snake, if you were within this sphere, you would hear.
You can't see it.
shrieks.
Gavin, how about this? I'll reveal it when the sphere goes away. How I did it.
Great. Yeah, but the snake falls over dead. You can't see it, but it's dead. It's a big dead.
What does the
All
pig
right.
do?
Damn, dude.
Big Daddy dead.
End of your turn? Oh no, that was Basilisk's turn. All right. Next up are the
Oh my
whites.
Sure, Basilisk.
Sorry.
This left one over here is gonna walk over to you, Sirius, and it's gonna make a multi-attack. First attack, it's gonna use Life Drain again on you. That's a 14 to hit.
Did you mean me?
Yeah, Mashka, we're so in sync that we're each other now.
Did I say
I
Sirius?
know.
LOL.
You did.
Mashka.
Best friends.
That misses. Does that? So if that's an attack, I get to hit him, right? he missed me?
Yes. Yep.
I don't know how your
Alright.
reaction works if you've already used it, because you did that last turn. I don't know when it resets in your turn, if it's at the end or at the start.
It just says whenever an analyzed creature misses you with an attack, you can immediately use your reaction to make
Yeah,
another
but
melee.
you used your reaction at the during your
Oh,
last
yeah.
turn, so it
You used it
resets at the
during
start
your
of your turn. So since you
Yes,
used
you
it
don't have a
when you
Oh.
moved, you don't get it until your turn
Mhm.
starts again.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay, well it
Yeah.
misses.
It applies to counter spells a lot, so that's
Haha.
why.
All right,
Ah.
and then
Sorry,
it's
bud.
going to, it's trying to drain the life out of you, and it just can't do it. But then it takes its longsword and swings at you with an 8, and also misses. The white's just like, ugh. And you're a monk, so you just duck and weave. This white on the right is going to also do a multi-attack, and it's also going to first use Life Drain on you, Lord Zane, as it sort of like reaches out its bony, fleshy hand. That's a nat 20!
Wow!
Wow. All right.
Wow!
We didn't like that.
So that is going to be 7 damage, so 11 necrotic damage, and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
11 necrotic. Oh, that's a big number. 24.
Constitution saving. Yeah. Okay. Nothing else
proficient,
happens.
smile.
You are. Oh, nice. You. You are. You stay resolute, but you take 11 points of necrotic damage, and then it's gonna swing at you with its longsword with its other hand immediately as it misses, or no, hits you, but just clink, hits your shoulder armor and just bounces right off. And next up are these skeletons. One of them is now a bony mess on the ground next to Sirius. This one up here is gonna make a. It sees you, Jejwara, looking pretty okay. You really just haven't been noticed, but it sees you now, and wants to hurt you. So pull
Which one
out its
sees me?
short. This one, the only skeleton left. This one right there, and it's gonna pull
Oh,
out
that's a
its short.
skeleton. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna pull out a short bow and dang, big thunder outside. That's 11 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
All right, you dodge that little arrow. It goes wide, and the skeleton's done. And Mashka, you are up.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna hit the guy in front of me. Let's go. Punchy, punchy.
Punchy, punchy. I'm a monkey. Not a
Um,
monkey.
5 plus 7 is 12.
Monkey.
5 plus
12 to
7 is
hit.
12. 12 to hit. No, that misses. As your attack misses its bony
All right.
frame.
And then 21 to hit for the second one.
21 hits. Roll damage.
All right. 7. Oh, 3 plus 7. 10. 10.
10 bludgeoning, magical bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. You hit this thing with your second attack, and now it is looking rough. Almost on death's door, really. Now, are you doing anything else? Bonus action?
Yeah, I want to. How does jump distance work?
Great.
Strength
I'm gonna
modifier.
defer to Daniel or something.
It's your strength. It's your strength score in feet. Sorry. Your strength
Wait,
score
don't you have
divided
to
by.
move?
Yeah, you have to move.
It's
Standing
10
long jump is
feet.
different. Yeah, you have to move 10 feet in order to jump super far. But
Then you can jump like your
as a
strength
monk, you can
modifier
also use your
or
bonus action
divided
for
by
Step of the
3.
Wind, and Step of the Wind will double your jump distance.
Yeah, no, I know. I just am like, I want to jump down into the pit.
Oh.
But you know what? I'll just jump
yeah,
because I have a
jump.
slow fall thing. I'm just gonna fucking jump and try to. I'm gonna come down here. This guy can take an opportunity attack if he wants.
Yes, he will be. He's gonna do a longsword attack. Oh, nat 20.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
It hits.
That's Do I have to click it twice for a nat 20, or does it automatically count it, Daniel?
It's
It's with the pluses,
it
right?
automatically counted it. It's
Okay,
it
great.
looks
So
like it did,
6 slashing for you, Moshka.
All right.
And how
Damn.
does your slow fall work?
It wait, a crit did 6 damage?
Yeah, that feels wild.
Wild.
yeah. Yeah, it rolled a
No, it only rolled 1d10.
1d10 plus 2 and then 1d10. Yeah. So it rolled really low. It rolled a 2
Wait,
on the
oh
die.
my gosh, that's so
It rolled a 2 on the
shit.
die and then a 2 on the die. So it rolled super low.
Yeah.
You're just very
wow.
lucky.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's good. I was hoping it would miss and I could kill it with my final punch, but that's okay.
As you jump.
Sick. You would have been like
Yeah.
falling down.
Yeah, the slow fall basically, I can use my reaction to reduce any falling damage I take by 40, which is way more than I would take from jumping.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
god. You could jump off a skyscraper. What
Oh
the hell?
my
Yeah, you're
God.
fine. You
Cool, and
land on
then-
both feet similar to the opening.
Great, and then I will use my remaining movement to pop right back here,
Great. All right.
and that will do it.
That'll do, Donkey.
Okay.
Reggie, you are up. You are caught between an echo and 2 large spiders.
All
Classic
right.
conundrum.
Lord Zane, I'm gonna have to do something to your echo, but it'll be fine, I promise. All right, I gotta get out
I
of
don't
this
swing
mess.
that way.
It's not what I meant. All right, and then Reggie is going to cast Sleep at a 3rd level.
Oh. okay.
So,
fuck.
yeah, what this does is 20 feet from point of my choosing. So we got 20 feet. Wait, no. We got 20 feet. There we go.
Okay.
I'm not putting myself to sleep here. And then. Okay, so I have 37 hit points to expend. What that means is, are either of these creatures, which of these creatures has the lowest hit points?
Me.
I mean, yeah, the echo. Is this something
I
you
only
would
have
know?
one
What is the
hit
ability?
point,
You only have 1 hit point? Okay, cool.
but
So,
I'm also immune to sleep. So
Okay, perfect.
it
That
uses your
works
1
out
HP,
great.
but I don't fall asleep.
okay, cool. So I have 36 hit points to work with. Are either of these creatures below 36 hit points?
They both are.
They both are? Okay, the one with the lower, put it unconscious and then tell me between the difference between their hit points and 36 how many I have left.
Okay, I'm gonna do
that's smart.
a little thing here. Roll a spell attack for me in this, because this space right over here you cannot see within. So to target where you are aiming your thing would be quite a feat. So I'm gonna have you roll a spell attack for me, just like your bardic, like if you're hitting with a spell attack, and let's see what you.
Okay, so it's a nat 20.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Oh
You see,
my god.
You see through the abyss, and you're like, this latitude and longitude is exactly for where I must hit. And you land the
Look
sleep
with
there
my
perfectly.
third eye.
Sweet. Continue, please.
Does this double my dice roll?
It will not. This was
Okay.
just to determine whether or not you aimed well, and you really did.
So the way this works, Gavin, is that out of 36, whichever one has lower hit points out of these two targets right now, these two spiders, they
Okay.
take up all of those that bring them to 0, and then my remainder of 36 targets the other target and then brings them down as low as it can. If both of their combined hit points of what they have left equal 36, they're both unconscious.
Okay. Interesting. So this is sleep? Wow,
yeah.
it's like
Dope
life
spell.
drain.
Yep.
Dope spell.
Wow. Okay, so the left one, you put it to sleep, or you drain it of its life so much so that it does fall unconscious, and it is now no longer moving.
It's just
And
sleeping.
this one,
Gavin, it's just sleeping.
Yeah, it's just sleeping. It's not dead.
It's not dead.
so it's at 0 hit points.
I
No,
don't think
no,
it actually drains the hit
It's
points.
just a condition. It's like frightened
Yeah.
or charmed.
Oh,
It's just
like
you're
if it
just
gets to that
roofing the
point, then it is
spiders.
sleeping.
You're just
I
roofing the
Yeah.
spiders, yeah.
This makes more. So it doesn't actually drain.
Think
the
of their
HP,
hit
just
points as
okay.
like
No.
their constitution, basically.
Yeah.
In this,
Great, then the-
just for this, yeah.
This left one falls asleep, and the right one does not.
Oh, okay.
Okay, heard. Okay, so we have one unconscious,
That has more than.
and then
That's really cool. Nice.
yeah, absolutely, it's a cool spell. Yeah.
And so what happens? What is it? Is it like if it takes damage, it wakes up?
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
And the right spider. Correct me if I'm wrong, Daniel and Kyle, but the right spider is unaffected
Yeah, it's unaffected.
completely. All right, cool.
Great. Does the left
Um,
one have to make a roll on its turn to wake up?
That's up
I
to
think
you.
it's. Yeah.
That's up to you.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know.
It doesn't
It's not like
specify
part of
in the spell.
Okay, great. Got it.
Yeah,
Cool.
but if
Sounds
you
good.
just got chloroformed, you know.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
true. It's not exactly like taking a nap.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Anything else, Reggie?
I can. Yes. I'm going to use Healing Word at a first level on myself as a bonus action.
Nice. I imagine you're singing through the Hamilton soundtrack during all of this.
Absolutely. So then I regain 6 health points. 6 hit points.
Great.
Excuse me.
All right. 6 hit points for you. All right. End of your turn.
It's the end of my turn. Oh my God.
Jeji, you are
My
up.
spell slots, Mr. DM, sir.
We'll go take a nap
I
after
am
this.
going to use Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna do a blast against this guy that Mashka was beating up.
Nice. All right. Go ahead.
First
and roll
one
that.
is 11 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, the second one against the same guy is a 17 to hit.
Nice.
That hits, and 5 force damage. This second blast hits. Oh, and you hit. And how do you want to do this, my friend?
This is the skeleton, right?
This is the white right here. It's a white.
Okay,
But
then
it's
I just want to like
skeletal.
blast a hole through his chest, and then he like hits the wall and falls down.
Delicious.
Nice.
You do so as you sear this pummeling blast through its torso, and it sort of just stands, looks down at the hole, and then collapses to the floor.
Nice.
And then I'm going to drop concentration on my spell here, and
Okay.
as the void kind of sucks back into itself at the center point, you see the snake has been like picked clean of its meat, and even some of the bones are beginning to like disintegrate.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Yeah, you all would see just like some bones left and a few scattered pieces of flesh, and in the middle of that space, shining, you see this metallic collar sitting on the floor.
Reggie, for the first time, actually has like a bead of sweat that drops from his forehead. Actually, a little bit intimidated by this sheer power.
And that's the end of Jeshuar's turn.
All right, Sirius, top of the order. Let's do it.
All right, load the crossbow, aim down at the spider that's threatening my boy Reggie, and thunk. That's first shot.
Great.
That's gonna be. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. 20 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
This one was healthy, right? This one was healthy. Yeah, I'm gonna roll sneak attack.
Yeah, this one's looking good.
Woo! Oh my god, dude! Again, 2 6s and 2 5s. Jeez,
Dang.
that's 12. That's 22. That's 25 plus 4. That's 29 damage.
Dude, how do you want to do
Yeah,
this?
just straight through.
Nice.
Just straight through the eye. I'm like, I hit spiders. Just like loading like bolt after bolt, just tunk 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 into its skull.
Fuck yeah, you do so, and all life leaves its skull as it flies back, dead.
All
Dead
right,
as a
great.
duck.
Bonus
Dead for a
action. I'm going to aim at the white next to Lord Zane and fire.
Okay.
Great, and that's gonna be natural 18 to hit. So yeah, it's
Yeah, that hits.
great. And then I'm gonna roll no sneak attack, but 6 on the die plus 4, 10 damage to the white. Not magical.
Well done. And what type of damage? Piercing?
Piercing, not magical.
Got it. Thank you. All right. Yeah, you hit that white. Well done. Anything else?
That's going to be the end of my turn, I think.
All right. Next up is the giant spider, but it's just sleeping, man. It's having a good sleep. Yeah, it's sleeping. Lord Zane, you're up.
Sick. Okay, I'm going to double slam this guy against the wall with 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Does a dirty 20 hit, and yeah, the other one's higher. So I assume they both
Yeah,
hit.
they both hit. Yes, sir.
20 magical bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
20 magical bludgeoning damage. And this is with your cane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. You batter this thing magically as you move it side to side, and it feels the impact of both blows, and it is looking bloodied, but not rough. All right.
And then I'm
anything
going to
else?
start moving my echo. He can go 30 feet, so I'll move him 5, 10, 15, and then can I get up here? Because that's like, no, it's 20 feet.
Yeah.
It's
no.
kind of weird moving in this situation because I can't go up, but can I go like halfway up, we'll say?
I think just because it's an echo and you've already used your stuff, it's not you who's doing this, so it would have to be all in one go. I'm gonna say.
Well, it floats.
I guess
I'm
it
not
just
climbing.
exists in space, right? Okay, sure. You are. It is.
Here, I'll just move here. I'm like halfway up the statue. There we go. Call it a
Great,
day.
great, great. Yeah, you're like 5 feet up this statue. Great.
Sounds good. That's my turn.
All right. This white next to you, Lord Zane, is up, and the white is going to do a multi-attack. First attack's life drain once again to try and drain. Sleep is 1 minute duration. Thank you. Try and drain the life out of you. That's 19 to hit, and it misses, I believe.
Misses.
Mr. 20 AC. And then a long sword. Also 19. Oh my god.
Defense fighting style really coming in clutch this turn.
Reaches
Dang, he
out
really
one hand.
took that +1, didn't he?
Really took that +1 and ran with it.
Yeah, outstretches both hands to try and just do any damage, and it cannot. And that white is done. Next up is the skeleton. It is going to fire another short bow attack at you, Jejwara, trying to do some damage to you. 21 to hit. I assume that's going to hit.
All muted. That hits.
Ah, great. That's going to be 6 piercing into your little drow flesh.
Ow.
Ow. It's like a bony arrow, too. It's not fun. All right, Mashka, you're up.
All right. Mashka has just jumped down here, like, ready to come fight these spiders. And she sees one die right in front of her. And then she puts her fist up and starts to, like, step towards the other and sees that it's asleep. And she's like, oh. Shit. All right. And she looks up at the,
Leave it for last.
the ones that have the damage, the, like, resistances, those were the whites, right? That I analyzed
The
before.
the one that you read was the white, and this one over here is the only one remaining of the whites on the
All
right
right.
side.
I will then take. So I'm sorry, I'm still confused about jump distance. So it's your strength, base strength stat.
Yes. What type of jump are you trying to get back up here? Are you trying to do a sprinting long jump? What are you trying to do?
Yeah, I want to get. You know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna throw my dagger at this guy.
Okay, the white on the right side.
No,
Or
the
the
skeleton archer.
All right.
Yeah.
Throw,
And I can. I'll throw both because I can take 2 attacks.
Great. Do so. Roll the attacks.
All right. First one is an 18 plus 7 to hit.
Oh my God. Yes, ma'am.
I will not be doing math. The second one is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, they both hit. Roll damage with your little daggers.
All right. Oh, 6 plus 4, 10 plus 8, 18, piercing. Non-magical.
For both of them,
Yeah.
you
Total.
you pull out both of these daggers. You get ready to throw them at the skeleton. Now you want to do this.
Oh,
Nice.
yes. So Mashka grabs both of the daggers out of like the holsters on her side. She puts both hands behind her head and just gives a yeah and chucks them both, and they both go spinning end over end. One lands square in his face and the other square in his chest as he staggers backwards from the blunt of the hit against the wall and just sinks down dead.
Yeah, and the velocity is so strong that as it pummels back into the wall, it actually partially gets impaled into the wall as it slinks back and is stabbed up against the wall. And that skeleton is dead. Nice. Well done. You have a sleeping spider and a bloody white left. Mashka, anything else?
No, I'm good.
Cool. Reggie, you're up.
Sounds good. All right, Lord Zane, we need to take care of that spider, and then we could all come down and we could have our way with this last one. Let me come up there and help you. 5.
Have our way.
15.
Yeah, that was awful.
I didn't know you swing that way too.
You know?
Jesus.
What, did that sound dirty?
Reggie giving a whole new meaning to pansexual.
Animal handling.
Understood.
Animal handling.
There we go.
Animal
So that's why
dominating
he
you.
was hanging with the spider.
Or just like
And
just like a
15,
regular meaning to furry.
20, 25.
Just 20 feet in the air.
I have my hand axe and my mini loot, which are both throwable.
Okay. Sure.
Yup. And that's a 60-foot range. Am I good to just one after the other on this boy?
Yeah, I'll say where you are right now. You can't see the white, but as you were moving closer, you were able to see it, and it was within range. So make both of those attacks.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
You're throwing your loot? I'm sorry? You're throwing your loot?
Remember, it's a small loot with a blade that hangs off the side of it, so it basically gets the same momentum as a hand axe.
I mean,
Zach,
in
are you,
combat, that's a great idea.
Yes, I'm throwing my loot.
All right, he really hits his instrument.
And
All right,
then,
roll those
so the
attacks.
first one is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Second one is a 7 to hit.
That misses.
Okay,
Which
so
one's
the hand
second one?
axe
The loot.
misses, but the mini loot gets it.
No, the Martin.
Okay.
The Martin. Oh,
Why hit it with the loot?
the
You
charity
idiot!
one.
Oh, for a
What?
custom fender? No, it's fine. Go, roll your damage. Ooh.
Oh, that sucks. So my damage, but I get sneak attack.
You do.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's true. He's true.
Which is 1d6 just flat. Come on. So I put 4 damage.
Okay. 4 damage total, and what type of damage is this?
This should be slashing.
You threw a
Um,
loot and it's slashing?
That's a hand
Well,
axe,
no,
that's a
probably
hand axe.
piercing.
Oh, it was a hand axe.
Sure
The-
thing.
the loot
Yeah, it's a
slams
hand
off
axe
the wall.
stats. It doesn't freaking. Yeah, slashing. Yeah.
Okay, great. Once again, it looks like it should have done more damage, but it's sort of the white is standing resolute against this damage. But you did do some damage to it. It's still looking bloodied. Anything else, Reggie?
No, that's the end of my turn.
All right, Jejuara.
Oh, can I collect my hand axe? Did it go over the wall, or did it not make it far enough to?
It went up there, but just sort of like landed next to them. Lord Zane, you
Okay,
just
so
see it,
I don't have
fall.
access to it.
Yeah, you don't have either.
Cool.
Is there a loot next to me too?
It hit the white in front of you and then just like dropped on the floor below.
Oh,
you.
sick. I can use that on my next turn.
Jeju, you're up.
Just gain bardic powers.
Jejuar is getting a bit impatient, and he's going to clasp his hands together, rub them, and then shoot 2 blasts at this sleeping spider.
Okay.
Spicy.
What?
I'm gonna say you get an advantage on both because it's freaking sleeping.
Do it. Oh,
That's a
21 to hit
21?
for the first one, and 11 to hit on the
but-
second one.
The damage though.
The damage,
Double
though.
one.
Man.
That's rough.
Okay, yeah, the first one hits it, but it doesn't do much damage, and the second one misses. But the first one does some damage, but you hit it with the blast, and it is starting to awaken.
Inkles.
Oh god.
Starting to awaken.
Oh,
Anything
God.
else, Jejuara?
No.
Serios, you're up.
All right, I'm going to fire at the white, and then we'll see what happens. All right, so first attack against the white. That's gonna be 14 to hit.
That hits.
That hurts. Okay, sneak attack. All right, here we go. Not as good of a roll, but that's fine. 8, 10, 11. 11, 16, 20 points of damage halved.
Okay. 20 piercing.
How's it looking?
Thank you. It is looking rough.
Okay, all right. Then second attack at white.
Okay, great. Do it.
Okay, that's gonna be a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, and that's 8 points of damage halved.
Okay. Wow, it is at death door fully.
Yes,
at
it's
death
in loot
door.
range. It's in loot range.
It's in loot range.
Okay.
All right.
Then
Yeah. Anything else?
I'm gonna jump off the dwarf thing and move it right here. Pulling out my dagger free action.
Okay, great.
End of turn.
End of turn. The spider is up and it's still sort of awake. I'm gonna say it's gonna use its turn to sort of fight against this toxicity within it. And why is the turn order now 37? That's
It's at
why.
37.
Why does it keep bumping up? So weird. And at the end of its turn, it is fully awake. Lord Zane, you are up.
I hit the white in front of me.
With the loot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I pick up the loot and smash it against this white as
Hell
hard as I
yeah.
possibly can.
Do your
Bring it!
do your cane attack with it. Your cane attack roll.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
What's the? It's the same weapon. So what's the damage there, Reggie?
That is 1d6.
Okay,
All right.
plus my strength.
Plus your strength.
Come on, loot him.
Not
Loot
a
him.
magic. Plus 4, so 6
Orpheus
blood
is
How
hit.
do you want to do this, baby?
Kill!
I want to smash him into the wall and continue on and smash the loot against the concrete side. Just shrapnel going everywhere.
Oh shit!
Oh, no. Reggie's loot.
Oh shit!
He just yeeted a loot up at me, dude. I assume it doesn't matter, so I'm just gonna yeet it.
It's not the source of his power or anything. Okay.
He's probably fine.
Oh my
Can
god.
I RP in the middle of this?
Yes, please go ahead. Go ahead.
Lord Zane, no! On every single hit, there's just another no that just becomes increasingly more desperate.
You just
And
hear
by
like
the
a
last one,
twang.
I am on my knees. You guys have never seen this out of Reggie, but he is beside himself.
You hear a twang as one of the strings like tings apart. Slams it.
All of you, including the spider, are just watching in horror as this plays out hit after hit as the white and the loot both fall down dead.
Oh,
man.
Loot kill!
Holy shit.
Oh.
I'm assuming that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's the end of my
Country
turn. That's
Goblins.
good.
Jesus.
Oh my
All right.
gosh, that's so
My
funny.
The white is dead. Mashka, you're up. You got one spider. That's it.
All right. Moshka is gonna like slowly walk the 5 feet up to the spider and say, "Hello, good morning. Did you have a nice nap? I hope you had sweet dreams." And then she's gonna start punching him.
Roll your attack. I love it.
20 to hit and 16 to hit.
Both hit. Roll damage.
Right. 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 8 is 17. Magical piercing or bludgeoning damage, and then I'll go ahead and do my flurry of blows. So I'm gonna go for 2 more.
As you all finish watching this loot get demolished and turn your attention to Mashka. Mashka, how do you want to do this? Everyone's watching.
Great, yeah. So I've basically just like crept over to him and been like, "Oh, good morning. Did you have a nice nap? I hope you had sweet." And then I punch him once, like right across his little spider face, and like spit flies out. And then I punch him one more time, and undercut, and his body fully like flies up and flips over. So he's just laying on his back, and his legs like curl in on him as he dies.
Yeah, it's like screaming in sadness and pain as it flies across the room over here and
God,
falls
it went so
over
far.
dead.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
you
you
yeeted
fucking
it 30
you
feet.
fucking yeeted it. Yeah.
And then Moshka says, "Good night."
And with that, you all are out of combat. And you see in the center of this chamber a slew of dead bodies, and right in the middle, that shining, bright, metallic collar.
I'm gonna run over and check out that collar.
You do so.
I'm gonna
You run
fucking talk
over.
to Lord Zane.
I feel like that's a good next session starter. Conversation.
Sirius, you walk over to the collar, and
Gavin, we
you-
are like 40 minutes over right now.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I'm fully aware. You walk over to the collar, and you pick it up, and it's a chain collar, and there's sort of like a metal plaque on it, and the plaque reads, "Naga, property of WD." And that's where we're gonna pick it up next week.
What?
No, what?
Pew pew pew.
He's fucking alive?
And that is the end of our session. Y'all, thank you for tuning in for the extra 40 minutes. It went long. It was a big combat session, but I know you all were thirsty for some combat, so here we are. Thanks for tuning in this week. It seems like we'll probably have one more session of this campaign to finish it up. But yeah, thanks for being with us. Hope you all have a good week. Happy Memorial Day. Anything else from you all?
Yeah, I think just real quick, next week we will be back with the Grim Troop, not the Invitation, because Gavin, our boy, is getting quite busy with some theater stuff. So we'll be back with Grim Troop next week, and we promise we'll release the Invitation whenever it becomes available for that final episode. But yeah, we love you. We'll see you guys next week for our main campaign.
Yeah. Thank you. Pew pew pew.
Awesome. That's it. It's Stop, Drop, and Roll. Signing off. Bye-bye.
Bye.